Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, mates.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
how's everyone been? It's been so long, I feel like.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's still
mean,
been long for me and you already because someone was away.
Yeah, someone was a gay,
well,
Gay
I
club.
was with,
the gay factory.
allegedly. Where'd you find that information?
You sent us a message.
You literally send us a selfie in the
Uh,
group chat.
Yeah.
AI then. AI's gone nuts these days, you know.
Well, it's AI's copied and pasted you.
How are you getting active photos of me in a gay competition? It must be AI.
Was it a competition?
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been a competition between you guys, but you told me it was a club.
Everyone else looked like they were having fun. I think
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
half the matter.
personally, I've never heard of them. But if you want to go down that road, then maybe I wasn't. We'll see. We'll
We'll
have to
see.
We'll
check me.
see. We'll see.
As if it's like
I'll,
something come to light in a local newspaper.
I'll
Actually,
check me back
weirdly
in
enough,
tonight.
on weird news today, there is actually a man who managed to get a first place in a competition. It looks very similar to you there, Jamie.
Wow.
Power of
Yeah,
AI.
it is. Yeah, it's nuts.
No,
It's
but seriously, how's
crazy.
everyone been? Everyone fucking tip-top shape, I hope.
Yeah, I'm trying to be
Yeah,
more.
I mean,
I'm trying to be more professional.
See that.
yeah, you look at
Hence,
me.
hence the attire.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought I'd like
Yeah.
modernize us a little bit.
it's given like job interview, um, Agents 47 hitman type shit, you know?
Do you know what it is? It's hot. It's really warm.
Oh, it's hot, so I'm gonna put a suit on.
Yeah, it's
Cracking
insane.
idea,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. It might be hot because of the suit. To be fair, I didn't think that far ahead.
Probably
Yeah,
relative.
but stand up, what have you got on? Have you got the whole suit on, or have you just got?
Obviously, I'm not. I'm going. I'm COVID in it, mate. So I've got. You know,
That is mental.
I'm
Yeah,
checking the rest out.
Wow, that is
right.
impressive. Right, so he's got a sweat bead on his arsehole.
Oh
It's
my God.
fucking. It's hot.
You've
No,
got
that's
the
horrid.
frame of a silverback gorilla.
Do you know what's worse? Jamie, you're editing this week and you've got to blur that somehow.
Oh, fuck, that is getting kept in.
No, it has to
That's going
be
into a different folder.
blurred.
That's,
All right,
um,
I'll blare the sweat track on as well. That's
It's
it.
probably that'll be all right on like Instagram, but for anything else, I think there's no way that's.
what you've just got is your views increasing massively. That's what you've got.
Yeah, there we go. Starting OnlyFans, mate.
Speaking of views
OnlyFans,
increasing massively, there seems to be a massive increase on views of stop the boats,
Yeah, as you can
protect
see by our
Brexit
names.
sort of thing. You can see it by our names actually.
yeah.
We've all been conducted into this ceremonious group of send them fucking back, and we're all feeling that way right now. So I thought all of us has joined as a collective to change our names to something relative. Um,
I was bullied into changing my name. You know, I'm not far right or far left. I'm just in the
so,
middle.
so would you house one of them? Would you house an illegal immigrant with your kids?
But I have got space.
Can I get him to do jobs in that, or is it just I've
No,
just
no,
got
no. Like,
home?
like let's be serious right now, right? Would you house an illegal immigrant who you didn't know whose name was, where they're from, their history, their background, what they've done, what they've been through, how they got here, anything like
Well,
that?
I haven't got enough room for starts.
Ah,
But
classic.
I haven't.
Yeah, but you could technically because you've got three bed flats. You could put the two boys in together and you could house Abdul.
Abdul, Abdul come close set. Nah, he wouldn't come in my house.
No, why not?
Depends if you can get him to do stuff like if he could do the dishes,
Yeah.
wash like your car, and
Yeah, no,
like
it's more just for
So, so Dylan
it's
wants
not
to
being
slay.
against them. It's more for the safety of my children. You know, you wouldn't let a random guy off the street, let alone a guy, random guy who doesn't speak English. You
Would,
know what I mean?
would would you care if six of them moved next door in one
Not
family?
really. Not really.
Didn't know their background, didn't know where they've been, don't know what they've been up to, no fucking history. Just stick them there, mate. No,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. I probably would care a little bit. You know, be vicious at first, but
it
I'm
sounds like the
signing on.
sounds like the start of a really good Adam Sandler film. To be honest with you, six blokes next door just move in.
yeah,
It
it's all right
sounds
if
like a
it's the
right giggle
boys,
of a
isn't it?
film.
All right if it's the boys, but
Yeah, yeah.
you
Yeah,
know what I
To be
mean.
honest with you, do you know if someone said to me, like we were like leaving the country and I got to leave with all of you, and they were like, "It's just gonna be a jolly. You're just gonna like take a boat over to France." I'd be having a big smile on my face the whole time. I'd be
but
filming. I'd be like,
Speaking of
"Oh."
Adam Sandler, did you watch Happy Gilmore too? Anyone?
Nah.
Got halfway through.
Yeah,
Didn't
I've
watch it?
got bored.
It wasn't as good as it was. I mean, they spent a lot of money on the people that they put in the film, I'll say
Yeah,
that.
I
But
know. Yeah.
like, I don't think it lived up to. I mean, it's a bit hard when you have such a great first film to like follow up on it.
Do you know what it
But
felt like? It felt like it was just sort of they put little reminders in every now and then of like, hey, do you remember that really good film we made? Yeah, but now you're watching this.
yeah,
That's what the
yeah,
whole
that's what
film
I'm
was.
saying. Like, I feel like it was trying to be the first one too much instead of its own movie. Like, there was a lot of things said that will, as you say, referred back to the first one quite a lot. And I think
Loads of
if you
like
would have
flashbacks and stuff
originalized it
like
a bit
that.
more and like went off on a different storyline, kind of, instead of trying to win a golf tournament again,
Yeah, no, but that's the
it would have
premise of
Bit-
the
made it.
film, though. Like Happy Gilmore, he's a geezer
No.
who likes hockey, who turns to golf, won a few tourneys, and that. Do you know what I mean? He was like world famous, so it'd be
Yeah, I
weird.
mean, it was brilliant to see him come out of retirement. I did enjoy it. I just think I did expect better.
I
Yeah,
didn't get the bad guy either. I thought the bad guy was a bit weird.
Yeah,
I saw up
yeah, he
to the
was
guy getting
funny.
thrown in the fish tank. That
Yeah, he
made
was
me
the bad
chuckle.
guy.
Is he the bad guy?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, right, yeah, I see him get thrown in the fish tank, and I didn't see him again, so I was like, yeah, done.
yeah. Comes back for major revenge. I mean, Happy Gilmore even ends up teaming up with remember Shooter,
Yeah,
No.
Stuart McGavin, who was in
Shooter
the
McGavin.
straight jacket, who was going scatty.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he ends up actually siding with him, which is quite cool. But
Wow, it's like the Avengers.
yeah,
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 it's the Adam Sandler collection, and it's just
yeah,
all
yeah.
different version of him in film.
I think he's a cracking actor. I mean, as far as like famous people go, he's so like I remember seeing a video of him right in the I think it was in the Oscars, and I don't know whether you might have seen it. And he's sitting there in his tracksuit and that, and he gets called out on stage, and they're like, "Why haven't you got a suit on?" Basically, and I don't know. He's always rounded his rags, and he's probably one of the
Did he?
prettiest
Did
people
he
I've
end
met.
up on the island or not?
Wonder what?
On the
Who's
island? Did
Sandler?
he go to the island?
The island. He's
Who's
just
Yeah.
Sandler?
special,
What?
huh?
Who's Sandler?
Yeah, yeah. Was Sandler
Fucking
on the
hell,
island? Did he
how many
end
times
up
do you
on
want me
the?
to ask it?
What
What?
Exodus
Ask what?
Island?
Sorry again.
Oh, fuck off. Nah, he apparently like there's a big thing. Everyone hates him because he's a Zionist. That's the new thing online. Fuck Adam
Ah,
What's
Sandler
that mean?
because he's a Zionist. Means
he
that
has.
he
He has
believes
got a
that
big nose.
means that he believes that the Jewish people should have Israel as their own state and they're entitled to it.
Right? Does he though, or is that a rumor?
No. Well, that's what I've seen. I haven't seen the actual statements and stuff, but it's pretty
Yeah.
coherent view from most
I'm
people.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to de-jack it, boys. It's too fucking hot.
That you look
You know,
like
it's,
fucking Jack. You look like Jack Reacher when you were taking that off them with your big fucking fat chest out.
hang on, do you want me to do it again for you?
Yeah, like some Superman seeing that.
Do you know what the funniest thing
Love
is?
that shit.
It didn't even appear on the screen.
That was just for
Yeah.
Jamie. That was just for
No,
Jamie's.
that was just a
Yeah,
private, like,
Yeah,
private
yeah.
little bit of
interaction.
Do you know what the
pleasure.
best thing? The thing I love most about this podcast is the fact that we keep it current on what we're talking about. We don't go on tangents. We go through the whole thing. We do really well with that.
Yeah, it just
Oh,
switches up
I'm
what's going
well
on.
good at time and tie as well. I didn't realize how good I was at time and tie. I thought I would have forgotten by now
This is insane.
Forgotten from when.
from school. Did you have to
Do you
do
know what you need to get?
ties in
You should
school, or
get
did
one
you
of
have
them.
to flip on ones?
You should get one of them breast like plates that suck you back.
Yeah, you'd like that one, yeah.
Nah, probably
Um,
not. To be fair, how's your week's been anyway? That's something we always touch on, isn't it? But it's a rolling thing, and it's good to check up as
what
well.
to ask how we're doing? Yeah, yeah, we do it
Yeah,
sometimes.
how's it going? Do you know
Every
what I
now
mean?
and then. What
Anyone
you
had
been
any
up to, Mac?
snags this week?
What you been up to,
Well,
Mac? Tell us what you've been up to this week.
well, to be honest, obviously, as we all know, like I'm in between jobs, aren't I? But I actually thought, I was getting a bit complacent and bored, so I started browsing for jobs the other day, just literally to get through August. Obviously, I start my other job in September, and I found like a delivery bike job, like on an electric bike, and I thought, oh, that'll keep me fit. But then
No
I
way. You're
realized,
doing
like,
Uber Eats.
no, it's not Uber, it's e-parcels,
Okay.
so it's
How
like
many
Amazon.
how many parcels do you have to do a day?
You got to do. I mean, I don't know whether I'm doing it yet. By the way, it's just something I found. You got to do 120 a day.
On a push bike.
Not on an electric bike.
Well, that'll make it easier.
Yeah.
Easier from impossible.
Well, yeah.
You need a van.
But, but what I'm saying, like, I couldn't just go into
I
like
just imagine him like Santa with 120 parcels on his back, pedaling along.
Uh, yeah, but I couldn't just go and like by time if I went and got a proper job now, by the time I got through like the interview and that, like I'd be starting my career in September. It's absolutely pointless. So this is just like you go to
Halfway.
the depot, grab a bike, get offered your parcels, you know.
Yeah, why don't you just
Yeah.
not? And you've got a month. Like, well, it seems like such a pointless thing to do
I
for,
know, I know, I know, I know, I know. And
and
that's
it's
the thing, like
graft as well.
Josie said that as well.
You've just gone from doing nothing for a couple months to graft. That's going to be probably one of the hardest
you,
grafts you do in your life.
you really throw yourself in the deep end.
120
I don't know.
parcels a
I
day
don't
on a
know.
push bike.
I don't
Yeah,
know if you
no,
should be saying about this. Stop the boats, Matt, because
yeah,
you're going
but
to be joining all the people who are going to be doing the same thing.
pedaling around sunny Portsmouth on on an electric bike. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
but it's not
Get
a
out.
it's not a brisk stroll, is it? It's 120 fucking parcels,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, but I'm working. I'll be working 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. So I've got plenty of time to do
You
it.
think you think you can do 120 parcels in 9 hours on a push bike?
I don't
Well,
think you could do
no,
9 hours on a push bike full
Woody.
stop.
No, no, no,
Never
no. You're,
mind.
you're missing the point here. It's an electric bike.
I
You
think
press
you're
a
missing the
button.
point. It's 120 parcels.
I
It's
don't
obviously
think it's not a scooter. It's
it's obviously
not.
doable. It's obviously doable, isn't it? I mean, why would they? Like, that's what
Yeah, but
everyone
yeah,
must
but you
do, isn't
start
it?
you start like a full-time career thing in a month. It's gonna you got to get the job first, then you got to confirm it, and then you're gonna go. By the way, I'm only gonna be here for a week, and they go, what's the point?
Gotta work
They're
2 weeks in
gonna
arrears. Got to work 2 weeks 2 weeks in arrears as well. So by the time I actually get paid, like, I'll be leaving.
What's the point?
Yeah, so
I
all right.
mean,
So just stay unemployed.
that was a short dream last. That was
But
that's
yeah,
a
I
really
mean,
terrible
really
business
crushing
plan.
dreams you are, Woody, you prick.
yeah.
It's a
No, he's right.
terrible idea.
No, he is right. By the time I'm like thick into it, I've been reading books. That was one of my thoughts. But apart from that, you know, I had a bit of an up and down week to be honest last weekend, as you know. Fucking ass is killing. But no, today we went to a dinosaur festival. I thought it was advertised. It said like meet this
Did
big.
you see any?
Well, it said on the advertisement, come and meet this big T-Rex and that. Mate, we got there. It was some fella in leggings with like a cloak over him with a dinosaur head on, and going to the kids.
Yeah, what did you think it was going to be?
Meet and greet a T-Rex.
A, a real T-Rex. What did you think? They had a
Obviously
Yeah,
not,
skeleton.
but
What
obviously, yeah.
Jamie's not telling you about that story is as the T Rex came in and was like rah like that. When Jimmy went, how much you getting paid a month, mate? How many hours you got to do a day for this like dressing up as a T
Yeah,
Rex?
Jamie, he was just networking.
Yeah, I was just networking, and we don't like the journey to go see it, and my son absolutely hated it. So like he was just running away, screaming. Tried to take him over to him in my arms. He was having none of it. But it was the fakest T-Rex I've ever seen. So
You've ever seen the fakest
yeah,
one you've ever seen. He wouldn't rate
well,
it as T Rex.
yeah, I was expecting like sculpture of like about the National Museum or something. I don't know, like I don't know.
Was there anything else there at the dinosaur festival other than just a bloke in a T Rex costume?
Well, yeah, they had like little stalls where like kids could colour and stuff like that. But we took our Jamie over and he started colouring. Right, you'd think like it was an art museum. So he starts colouring. Bear in mind he's one, yeah. And one of
Yeah.
the staff go, just tell him to be careful of the other artwork that the kids have done. I was like, he's one. He's not drawing Mona Lisa. He's scribbling with a crayon in a kid's tent. Do you know what I mean? So in the end, we left.
She's there. She's like, just be careful with the other artwork that's
Yeah.
around.
Oh, the other,
It's just another load of 7-year-olds that have
another
done a pile of
scribbles.
shit.
Yeah, it's just another load of scribbles. So that was a load of bollocks anyway. But yeah, that was it really. What
How
about you?
much did
It
it cost you to go to the dinosaur festival?
was free. It was in
You can't complain too
Victoria
much.
Park.
You
What?
can't complain too much about free.
It was free.
You can complain about a free festival.
Oh, I thought you said you can't have paid too much.
Well, you didn't pay too much. It was for free. It was free. What you got is you got to meet a dinosaur for free, you lucky prick.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all right. It was good for the kids, but
Did you do any colouring?
no, I didn't. To be fair,
What a waste.
yeah, should have shown them all up.
Yeah,
But
yeah, just like you would have been able to go in between the lines really well, I reckon.
I can draw like sun and a star, and they can just do lines. Get on that.
I'll fucking get
That
online.
sounds.
What?
What?
Woody, how's your week been? What have you been up to?
My week has been just fantastic. I have worked as usual. I did a course for work, which was, I mean, I've done it before. It was shit. Other than that, mate, not much. Like looking after the baby, going out, doing stuff. Me and I went. What did we even do yesterday? We went out yesterday. Where did we go? We went out shopping. I think it's about the highlight of my week these days. We go shopping in Asda. That's about
That
it.
sounds well fucking boring, mate, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Sounds
well, this is what sort of happens when you end up with like kids and the missus. And
I'm never growing up. I'm gonna be like Peter Pan.
yeah, you don't really
That's-
do much. It's hard. Like everything's expensive. I can't afford to do anything. Shopping is
You literally
expensive.
can't leave the house without spending at least 50 to £100. Like
How much
it's
money
just
I was
You
really.
went
spending
to a free dinosaur festival
in the last?
I
yesterday.
know, and
What
you
do
know
you mean?
they have food stalls.
Oh, that's
Ah,
speaking. That's what I went down Gunwharf to the food festival, which
I
was
see
much,
that.
wasn't much of a festival. The food was shit. It was overpriced. It was extremely busy. We were trying to cart a buggy through with us two. There was no benches free. There's about 500 people in this small marquee space. It
Yeah,
was awful. I got three tacos because I thought, oh, they look nice. One was birria beef. I was like, I've seen that online. That it's TikTok famous beef, that mate. So I had a birria beef taco. I had a chicken one and a pork and pineapple one, and they were shit. £12 for three. And I swear to God, they're about this big.
12 quid for
did you
free
see
taco.
did you see
Yeah,
the hot dogs?
I did not.
It was £9 a hot dog.
Oh, yeah. That relative to the prices, mate. Yeah, in the same Mexican place, a quesadilla. You know what a quesadilla is?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, £16 for a quesadilla.
What?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
for the unlikely situation that an American is watching, that's about $21, mate.
What case of beer was it?
Hey, what case of beer?
Fucking expensive one. That's what it was. It was fucking well expensive.
Did you just say what case of beer?
Case of champagne. Yeah.
Come on, are you trying
I
to do?
heard, I heard you say it was a Mexican case of beer. I didn't.
Are you doing? Is this a bit? Are you doing a joke? You know what I'm talking about.
Unlike those fuck French quesadillas you get all the time, mate.
Jamie thinks, yeah, quesadilla, like food, not case of
I think
beer.
I think I knew someone with the name quesadilla once.
Oh.
No, I've never heard of it. Oh, that restaurant on Gunwharf.
What is happening right now?
What?
Is is it the restaurant on Gunwharf?
What are you talking about?
No, it's a food. It's a food item.
A
Right, no,
quesadilla.
forget about it.
You go on your phone right now and type in
Right, okay.
Like the food that you eat.
Quesadilla. Quesadilla, not case of beer. I didn't walk away with a fucking case of Estrella.
No.
I would have been quite happy to
What
spend
that?
£16 on a case. Yes, a quesadilla. Yeah, one of them, £16.
That case of beer, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
quesadilla, mate. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it looks like a taco when you say taco.
because it's
They
not a
come
taco.
Because it's not a taco, that's
It's
why.
completely different. Google,
Yeah.
now Google taco and show me a taco.
What do,
Tell me it's the same thing.
what do you
It's not
complicate
the
it for?
same thing as a taco.
Completely
Nowhere
different.
near.
I'll put them in the video. I'll add them next to us. Should have said taco, mate. Would have made life easier instead
No,
of
no,
case
no,
of beer.
no. I did say taco because I had tacos, and then
To
I
be
did
fair,
have
Woody,
a quesadilla.
he has got a point.
I actually hate.
No,
hate
you made that
YouTube rage
difficult.
baits.
No, you
Winds
made
me
that
up.
difficult.
You know what I'm talking about.
You did make that difficult, though. You did
How?
make that
How?
difficult.
It's two different things. What are you talking about?
You should have just
Yeah,
said
no, but
taco.
tomato. Do you know what I mean? Like, just say
Yeah.
taco.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, do you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
What's
Appreciate
your
that, mate.
ideas
Thank
Yeah,
on
yeah.
next time, Woody?
Other than that, mate, yeah, I haven't really been up to much. I've been thinking I need a new car. Well, we went buggy shopping. That's what we done. We went buggy shopping
you. Oh,
to.
nice.
Yeah, obviously we've got another baby on the way. And Elle doesn't want a tandem one. My missus says that she can't have a tandem one. She doesn't like them. So I
What's the
said
tandem?
the one where they like sit on top of each other instead of side by side.
Yeah, Josie was the same. Yeah.
Because the side by side ones, yeah, they're cool. But guess what? They're fucking expensive. really
Yeah,
expensive.
they are.
And also they
Yeah.
don't fit in my boot. So what we've decided or figured out is if we're going to spend this loads of extortionate amount of money on a side by side buggy, we're going to have to get a bigger car. So I need to now figure
No,
out
no.
how to buy a new car as well.
They still fold down the same size as a single one, you know,
Yeah, no, but you've got two parts on, you know what I mean, instead of one.
the
So
two
like
baskets.
we've got the I can't remember what brand it is, but the with the basket at first it just fit in the boot, but now we've got also
Right.
the
The
like
chair.
the chair bit as well, and we've got
Yeah,
it's just not feasible. So I've decided I want a Ford S Max. Very
yeah.
cool.
Nice. Yeah,
Very cool.
definitely fits in that. But
Jay,
yeah,
do me a favor, just put Ford S Max on the screen here. S line or ST line.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
very cool. They're about 15 grand second hand.
I forgot
Nice.
Jamie was doing the editing. Jamie, put just any car just there as well for us, please. And just put another
Okay,
one just there for us as well.
cool.
Right.
Will do.
Um,
But you know them, like the reason we didn't go for the influence buggy was I've never understood them because the kid at the back she's looking at the back of a seat.
Yeah, yeah, but it's also a
You know
baby
what I mean?
who doesn't can't see his surroundings anyway. So you just put the baby at the bottom, and then you put like the toddler at the front, so they can see out, and then the baby's just in a basket. You know what I mean? It's just a travel piece.
Yeah, I do get it, and it is probably convenient. I don't like them.
It's like it's cheaper considerably. You can get a tandem one for like £200-300. The side by side she wants is I think £1,600, 1,600.
Yeah, ours was about 2 grand. Yeah, near 2 grand,
And
just
then and
over.
then and then what I need to also do is get a bigger car. So I also need another £15,000 just so I can transport it.
Do you know I've never considered that actually when I get a car and stuff. It's gonna have to be big boot.
Yeah, yeah. So you're limited.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're pretty limited to what you can actually get. So it's like SUVs basically or seven seaters. They're the only real thing. Like I've got a C-Class Mercedes and it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't
yeah.
fit. I'm just gonna have to get rid. And it's so sad.
Easy.
I've had the car for 10 years.
But yeah,
I thought I was gonna get buried in it when I died. Like it's my baby.
I was in good nick though, because you've had that car. I mean, I've only known you 5 years, and I've
Yeah.
seen that car go through some shit.
Oh, I'll tell
Do
you
you
what
know
the
what I
best
mean?
one was. If we're talking car stories, quick. I mounted a curb once, and because there was a bin in the footpath, and I
Yeah.
thought, fucking hell, this would be funny. So I mounted the curb and hit the bin, and I swear it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. I was expecting to go over the bonnet like GTA, but it
Yeah.
didn't. It got fucking launched into a garden. It was the funniest thing.
So you drove
Well,
past.
just a
You
bit of
drove past the
just a
pavement.
just a bit of common public damage.
So you you,
Just
you
for
drove
giggles.
past the pavement and said, "I know this will be funny. Let me send myself through the windshield and hit this bin."
No, not my. How's a bin? It's not. I'm not gonna fucking stop dead. It's a bin.
Oh, I thought you thought you were gonna come out the front windshield like
No, I
GTA.
thought it was gonna go over the car like on GTA.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. I hit it and it just flew. It was really funny.
Was this someone's bin or was it your bin?
No, no, it's just a random bin and on a
Oh,
random road.
cool. That's sick.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
I
I
bet
get
you the
it.
person who
just in
found the
case,
bin in
just in
their
case
garden.
law and order get involved. That was alleged. I actually made that story up.
It was AI.
It was AI. It was AI.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there
But
you
yeah, it
go.
was funny as fuck. Allegedly.
Did you
Getting
see
red
when
flags nowadays. It's
did you
AI.
see the other week when McGregor's piece got posted on Twitter lifting dumbbells? He commented underneath it, AI.
Yeah. Well,
Standing there
I did
taking a
see that. You
blatant
know how I
photo.
saw that? Because you decided to put it in the group chat.
Yeah, well, who doesn't want to see McGregor's dick? Do you know what I mean? The double champ.
Most people probably. I weren't keen.
It's just curious, isn't it? Because he's always like to spoke on the mic about his big Irish balls. It was just good to see.
It was just good to see. It was just good to. It was just good to double check.
In in more recent news, fucking earthquake and shit happening. Like the world's going to shit. It's all going.
Really? Where's that?
There's like an 8.8 earthquake in Russia. Massive.
In, in Russia?
In Russia,
Russia.
Russia don't have earthquakes.
Hey, calm as a bitch, mate. See that
Massive
the elements are
earthquake.
coming in. The elements are coming into play now. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
but no one died.
Mother
One old lady
Teresa's
died. One old lady died in Japan.
Mother Teresa's stepped in. Do you know
No,
what
no,
I
no.
mean?
Yeah,
To
but
take
Japan
Russia.
know what they're doing with them. Japan, like, they make their houses like earthquake proof and stuff like that. Now they don't fuck about. They
No,
know what
no, no.
they're
But
They
doing.
make them out of
but
fucking.
they got hit by tsunami in it from the earthquake because the earthquake hit and then it sent tsunamis everywhere and tsunami
What
hit
did he make them out
Japan.
of? Fucking bedrock. What do you mean? Earthquake proof?
No, mate, they
They
are. They're
wobble.
earthquake proof. So when they wobble, right, it doesn't like flatten
Yeah, it doesn't
the
damage the structure. It's pretty
whole
cool.
structure of
Pretty
the building.
smart, to be fair. I mean, you think how far advanced we are these days. No one was getting killed in disasters, but hey ho.
Yeah, so a woman in her 50s died after she fell off a cliffside road while evacuating. So
No,
she fell
what
off a cliff.
spanner?
That's the
What
only
spanner?
that's the only reported fatality for an 8.8 earthquake. It's pretty good turnover.
The only fatality, and she ran off a cliff.
She fell down a cliff.
She fell over. That's what she did. The fatality
Yeah,
was
she's
some
just an
old
old
woman
lady who
fell
tripped.
over. Oh,
She could have
muppet.
fell over on a Sunday morning when no disaster was happening, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She
I don't
literally could
even
have fell
think
down
you
the
can
stairs
count
like
that one. I reckon they went 0 and 0 for that. I don't think they did anything bad.
Oh, we know. Oh,
stalemate.
Yeah. They had a
oh,
0.0 KD. I thought it was a good.
oh, God.
That was actual straight flat rate. But yeah, mental. Mental. I thought we'd just bring it to light. Oh, apparently there's some recent activity on volcanoes as well around the world. People think that Yellowstone's gonna explode. It's not.
Yeah, I always thought that volcanoes were going to bring dinosaurs back.
Ah,
Back, back. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
you're
whoa.
no,
too
but
much
no,
silly.
no, hang on a minute.
Someone's
No,
been
no,
watching Ice Age again.
that sounds a bit nuts, doesn't it? But like, no, no, because yeah, maybe it was. I can't remember where I seen it, but like when all the volcanoes erupt, apparently that because the ground gets melted that much, like there's a world underneath with that. I don't know. It's probably on a kids' film. I can't remember where I seen it.
I think that
But
was Ice Age. Back to the dinosaurs. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Was
yeah,
it in this
that's might be
in
what
this
that is.
documentary you watched, Mac? Was there a little squirrel with a nut? He really liked it. He was a really big fan of his nut.
I just remember it stuck with me forever, and I thought, fuck me, if that volcano ever erupts in Pompeii again, not Pompeii, but like Pompeii,
Oh, I was
them,
about
them,
to
di-
lose my shit.
them dinosaurs are gonna come back.
I remember you telling me about this documentary. To be fair, you forgot the part
Yeah.
where you were like amazed at the fact woolly mammoths could speak as well.
do do you
Hey,
not think
woolly
though that
mammoths, by the way,
do you not think
coming
though
back.
that after the last eruption at Pompeii, we'd have dinosaurs now then? If that's what your theory was.
No, no, but I'm sure it was you that told me when we were
Yeah,
working.
Woody, it's you believes this.
No, no, no,
It's
no, no. You didn't tell me that. I'm sure it was you that told me that they were doing research on like woolly mammoths and stuff, and they were going to bring them back anyway. That's like, why would you want them
Oh,
walking the lands?
yeah, so yeah, no, they are. Yeah, there's like this thing going that they're genetically modifying genomes and stuff, and then bringing animals back to life. Pretty
oh
cool.
right, so
Like
completely different to
killer,
whatever Mac was just talking about. Then that thing.
just like killer predators just to roam the lands again. Like, why would you bring them back in
No, no,
2025?
they're not doing that. They're not like repopulating fucking woolly
It's
mammoths.
not. It's not Jurassic Park.
No,
It's not.
they're just doing
Well,
studies on
sounds
them to
pretty.
see how they'd act, and then if they are relevant, and we're gonna have to go down loads of different things how to get them like actual
Yeah, but
into
how did
nearby.
they benefit us? Like, why are they bringing them back? It's just like,
Well, because they're dead, they're extinct, isn't
fair.
it? They're extinct. So it's like
Yeah.
I think in America, there's they used to have dire wolves there, and they all died out, and then there's like an overpopulation of certain fauna beasts like bison and wildebeest and stuff. So they thought, well, if we bring dire wolves back, we just set them free and just murder them all, kill them all. You have to mute murder. Sorry.
Eat them all.
Sounds like a sick hunting plan. So just like for rich people to just go and hunt woolly mammoth again.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
reckon they
a
should
great
bring back
idea.
the dodo.
The
Bring back
dodo
the
is on
dodo.
the list apparently.
Yeah, it was our fault that we ate all of that. It must have tasted amazing though.
100%. But it was the
Have
only
you,
animal that was there that was edible and it was easy to catch.
have you seen Phineas and Ferb?
Yes. What are you gonna be? What? Yeah.
Oh dear.
Have you seen the Dodo Bird episode on that?
No. Not that I can
No,
remember.
no,
No, no
probably at
worries.
some point.
No worries. Don't no bother at all. Don't worry.
But just tell us about it then.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, they basically Phineas and Ferb make a machine that brings back the Dodo Bird, and it's pretty good.
Okay.
We'll get back to you for any like sort of stories that we need like bringing up. Oh,
Jesus.
that's amazing.
Yeah. How come when I speak, I don't come on the screen? Is that?
What do you mean?
You're on the screen now.
Am I?
You was. Then I spoke.
Oh, okay. Like you two come on my screen when you speak, but I'm just like a square.
But that's crazy because when you come on my screen, I come in my pants.
Wow,
Whoa.
that is insane.
It's mental.
Glad to know. happy to help.
You know
Well,
what?
by the way,
Go on.
I don't want to. I'm like, I think it looks very nice. And I don't, what is that on the back of your door?
Who, me?
Like, how have you got that many? How have you got that many
Oh
clothes
yeah,
on the
hang
back
on
of
a
your
minute.
door?
How have you got that many on the back of your door?
Like, have
Coat
you got like an
hangers.
extended peg coming out
No,
of these doors?
you might have heard of them. They're called coat hangers.
Aye, aye. Never heard of them.
So,
It's
so,
AI
so,
generated coats.
hold on. Let me spotlight myself, and I'll show you. So, oh, that there is a hoodie.
Yeah.
Underneath it is another hoodie. They're hooded over the corner of the door. Then that giant thing
Oh,
there.
is the door open?
Yeah, the door's open. See that thing there?
Right.
That's a pregnancy pillow that's hooked completely over the door.
Yeah.
And then that there is
Yeah.
just loads of clothes just attached to each other on a.
See, that was like a what's it called? It was
It was an optical illusion.
optical illusion. 'Cause I thought your door was shut and they were all just piling back like that on each other.
No, that would be crazy though.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I didn't know the door was open, so yeah, that clears it up.
I like the fire in the background. How much you pay for your fireplace?
Do you know what? It was about 5,500. Yeah,
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 for a wall mounted fireplace.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. It's nuts, honestly. It's good what you can do these days.
AI,
Jamie,
You
Jamie,
know what I
there's
100%
mean?
AI.
Jamie, there's an advertisement on it. There's a
No, that is actually just like a I don't know whether this is like copyright, but that's just actually like a flaming fireplace on YouTube. I know maybe people might have thought I had a big fire.
copyrighted.
Don't
Someone went to the IPO office and was like, I really need to copyright my fireplace.
Yeah, I don't
Do you know
think
what
it's
I can't wait
copyright.
for? I can't wait for like the Halloween and the Christmas pods and stuff. Like obviously not Christmas Day, but like around that time we can have like festive. Like I'll have me tree, and on Halloween we'll put like scary masks on and stuff. And it'd be
I've
good.
already got my outfit sorted for Christmas special.
Have it.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
got.
it's not a Santa jock strap, is it, with them speedo glasses?
Right, well, I'll have to get a different one now. Thanks, Jamie. Ruined it.
Yeah, I reckon we would do sexy Santa outfits and stuff. I think it'd be cute.
Yeah, it'd be cool as fuck. I'm gonna dye my beard grey and that.
Gay.
What? Why do I keep getting brought into this pride conversation? Just leave me
Say
out of
grey
it,
or
man.
gay?
You said
Allegedly.
gay.
That's what I thought I heard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a rainbow beard for the pod. That's what I do.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Christmas competition.
Do you know what?
Does anyone have any good
Go.
jokes?
Yeah. What's this? Not like. Yeah, go on. I've got one actually.
Go on.
It's not like a knock knock joke.
No, that's fine.
Um,
It's a joke. It's a joke. I want to hear some jokes.
so, um, a man walks into a bar.
Did he say ow?
He said, "Oh yeah, fucking hell, how do you know that?"
How many police officers does it take to change a light bulb?
Do
You
tell.
know?
Doesn't matter, they're just gonna start hitting the air because it's black.
The air.
Yeah. Because the light wow, you're really thick. Because the
The
light
air's
bulb's out, so the room's black.
Yeah,
right.
that's getting cut out. That's so racist.
Racist?
Yeah.
That's not racist.
We spent the first 10 minutes of the pod shouting, "Stop the boats."
It's a good point.
Um, did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers?
Did you just Google this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
He
you might.
also went off the side of a cliff, didn't
They say he made them mint.
He what?
They say he made them mint.
He made a mint for lifesavers. What are you talking about?
he? It's
Yeah.
a mint. It's a mint, Woody. It's a type of mint.
Oh, is it? I've
No,
I've
it's
like
a type of
Trebor.
mint.
I just know Trebor and that. You know what I mean?
I've got
Fucking
one
hell,
more.
this isn't getting past episode 5 at this rate, boys. This is
I've got
fucking shocking.
I've got one more.
Go on.
Um, I've got one more. I told my partner she should embrace her mistakes.
So,
Yeah,
what, did she hug you?
she gave me a hug. You're ruining all my punchlines. I'm not doing. I'm not playing.
I got a good one.
How do you know that?
It just makes sense.
What?
I got a good one. What's Gary Glitter's favorite thing about fucking 28-year-olds?
Gary Glitter did not fuck any 28-year-olds.
He did. He fucked 20 of them.
Oh,
Killed each other.
oh,
Fuck's sake.
oh dear. Oh,
Right.
What
oh,
do
Just took a dark turn.
There's a good one. Hold on, I have a good one. Hold on, let me think. Just talk amongst yourselves while I think about it. Um,
oh yeah, Jamie, me and you were just talking when he comes up with another fucking paedophile joke. How you been, mate?
What
Been
do you
good, yeah?
call a can opener that doesn't work?
can't
A
opener.
broken can opener.
Is it a can't
Uh,
opener?
no,
What is it?
What is it?
can't remember now.
It's a can't opener, isn't it?
Can't remember. Slipping my mind.
Oh, now
It's gone.
What do 1 in 10 people enjoy?
rape, gang rape.
Yeah, gang
Bum
rape, yeah.
sex. Oh, we shouldn't be laughing at that.
It is funny though.
Oh,
The joke's
I've
funny.
had a,
Gang rape's not
I've
funny, but the joke's funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree.
I've had a busy week.
Oh, yeah, Dylan, how's your weekend, mate?
Sorry, mate. Yeah, go on,
Oh,
take it
yeah.
away.
Well, on Monday I got gang raped. Weirdly enough.
Oh no, wait, sorry. Can I just stop you there? Dylan rang me in the middle of the week. Well, I rang him and I said, "How have you been?" And he said, "I was attacked." I said, "What are you
I
talking
was
about? You
attacked. That was one of the things I've written down for my week. I was attacked.
He wasn't
Literally
attacked.
attacked. I was attacked.
Tell your stupid story about how you wasn't
Surrounded.
attacked."
I was attacked. I was surrounded.
Are
Right.
you?
Well, I'll tell you, Jamie. So I took Lily out on a walk. You guys know how many times you got to take obviously your pets out for a walk and stuff like that. Um,
Never ever call my son's pets ever again because I know that's what you were getting at.
Nah, to be
that's
fair,
good.
kids are just human pets. I've got a child.
Yeah,
They're human pets.
yeah.
They're
They
just
are.
you can interact with them more.
Yeah,
Um,
they can work for you eventually.
That is like
Joking.
raising a slave.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got such different views.
What do you mean? Wait,
Fatherhood.
hold on. Your kid's never going to do chores because that's what they're there for. They're there to help
Yeah,
out.
but yeah, not really. Didn't like I didn't bring them into this world so they could just work around the house. It's
So
like
they could
you're
get
here,
Uber on the go.
yeah. You're here to help out. Me and your mum had you so we could get an extra hand.
Well, no, but like if they're causing mess, they're cleaning it up. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, yeah. Like I'll teach him to clean his own mess. He does that now, but he's not like, yeah, mate. Yeah, I
You
know
know,
what you're
you know
saying.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
it
If there's
teaches them
loads of
discipline.
washing up and you and her can't be asked, you just go and do the washing up.
Yeah,
And if they
otherwise you're not
kick
going
off
out.
about it, you say, "Fine, I just take your stuff off you."
Go to your room.
No, don't even go to. There's too much stuff in their room. They can sit in the corner and think about
Yeah, I
what.
do that to our Jamie. I send our Jamie to his room and all his toys are in his room. So like I'll leave him for like 5 minutes. I'll go in and he'll just be like that. Playing with his cars on the floor, absolutely not asked that he's been sent to his room. So
Yeah, I used to love it when
yeah.
I was like naughty when I was a kid because I just get sent to my room and I've got an Xbox in my room. Like, I
Yeah, yeah. Until your dad comes in and unplugs the Xbox, realizes that you've got an Xbox in there.
you
I've
fucking
tried
bought
that
it.
a few
Didn't
times.
realize before.
Or did your mum and dad ever have that thing where they could control the internet and they could just disconnect your devices?
No,
I used to just play single player games, so that never used to affect me.
so lonely.
I didn't have any
Yeah.
friends.
Go on, tell us about how you got attacked then in the park.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
Oh yeah, good. Well, Jamie doesn't know, does he? So I was walking the puppy, right, and all these runners just started like chasing us, pretty much, right. It was the
Who's
running club,
us?
me and the dog,
the dog.
Okay. What did you
right.
start running?
No. So I was in like the center, and they made like a circle around us. There's about 50 of them, right, and it was like they circled him around us, right, and then they started getting closer and closer, almost like a sort of herd of sharks, getting closer and closer and closer. So I had to sprint off away from them. I got attacked by the running
So
club.
so they came up running behind you and then started circling you.
Yeah, well, they started circling us. So I had
Wait,
to
just
run
set
off.
the scene for me. Was you like on a field or something where they might have been doing a workout and you were just standing in the middle of it? Or
Yeah,
did
it
they
was.
just
Yeah,
stop you in the
it was
street and
the
start circling you?
Yeah, it was the running club. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty intimidating. I wouldn't have enjoyed that.
No, I was. It was scary. It was terrifying. She was
Yeah.
all right. The puppy. She just chased after him for a bit, to be honest with you. But
Oh yeah,
you know,
she'd be
I
loving
was.
it. She's probably chasing a tail around the circle.
She caught it the other day. I was quite impressed.
Of course, the tail.
Yeah.
I feel
Fuck
like we're
me, that's
glossing
like
over the
man
fact that
discovering being able to,
I think we're glossing over the
that's like
fact that
man being
Dillon is
able to
claimed to be
discover stuff in
attacked.
himself off.
Sorry.
What?
We stop. This is what I hate. Yeah, this is the worst thing about doing this on Zoom. Yeah, we just talk over each other all the time.
What did you
Go on,
say?
yeah. Go on.
I think we're glossing over the fact that Dillon has claimed to be attacked by a group of runners. When in reality, what happened was he was in the park and running club came into the park and were doing laps of the park, and he's claimed it as an attack on his person.
You didn't
And he's
see
sitting
that.
there
You
with his
didn't.
dog.
You
He's
you
sitting there
didn't
with his
see
dog
that.
like that.
It's not even like
You
that. No,
didn't
no, no,
see,
no, no. Do you know what it
you
is?
didn't see
He
the
was
eyes they
in
were
the
giving you,
park
Woody.
walking his dog, right? And running club came into the park, and that's it. And he's now turned it into a story that he was circled and they closed in on him.
No. You're forgetting the bit where they circled them like sharks. They must have been doing
Yeah.
something intimidating.
Yeah. They were circling me like sharks. They could smell blood, mate. They could. It was their eyes, the way they were looking at us. One of them was really unhappy, especially when I bottled him.
What?
I'm joking.
I tell you something weird that happened to me actually last night. It was only last night as well. I was sitting in the lounge and I heard like clink clonk, like like real big rumbling coming down the road. And I thought, what the fuck's that? I looked out my window, and some fella's like got his hood up and he's sprinting down the road, and I thought he was pushing a dustbin. Yeah, thought right, so someone should rob the dustbin. He's just legging it down High Street. Woke up this morning and there's because it was yellow, so I thought it was just a big yellow dustbin. I woke up this morning, it's just like a scooter mashed up in the middle of the road. So this guy's obviously been like running with this like stolen scooter
And
and then just like lashed it in my street. So yeah, it was
you got any
quite
photos?
cool. No, but I can probably point it out the window to be fair.
Why did he? Why would he
Maybe
rob a? Why would he rob a dustbin?
but in my head, because I heard like clanking and clunking, I just thought this freak's running down the road with a bin. And
You
then
were clanking and clunking and thought dustbin robber.
this,
He's back, he's back again.
I totally get it. I've stolen dustbins before.
exactly, and there's a load of dodgy stuff that goes on here. So the Chinese right next door, right, and I hope you don't see this because I love the Chinese and we go there all the time. But
Wait, can you
when we
clarify
moved,
that you're talking about a shop and not a person?
yeah, sorry, the Chinese takeaway next door. When we first moved in here, like there was a funny smell coming the toilet, and it was the landlord told us that it was reported previously that they've been dumping stuff like waste down the drains, and it was kicking up a smell.
Yeah.
And then anyway, they got reported to like the health and safety in the area and at the council every night at like 12:30 to 1 a.m. Like, bear in mind, the Chinese restaurant is well shut. This guy comes out, the Chinese, with a load of bags. He walks down the road, comes back, gets another load of bags, walks down the road, bear in mind, in the middle of the night. So I'm convinced now that he's taking bags of like just like waste out and just going pouring them down drains.
Oh,
I think that's how they're doing it.
I
But I
reckon
don't want to like grass on them because I like the Chinese, you know what I mean? If they get shut down, like that's
the
won't be
spicy
sweet.
chips they do at your Chinese is pretty good. I can't lie. Them
It's
spicy chips are
lovely.
brilliant.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it'll probably benefit me if it got closed because I wouldn't be as fat. But
cap.
it's, nah, well,
there's
maybe.
plenty of places to walk and eat around here.
Acting like if you don't live next to a Chinese shop, you're not going to be a fat fuck.
But
You blame the
I don't just
Chinese for your weight.
I don't just live next to a Chinese lad. It's next door. I could put my hand out my kitchen window and grab my takeaway bag and go, nice one.
So you
You know
do
what I mean?
just live next to a Chinese?
Yeah, yeah, it's nuts. It's like it's so unfair. Like who puts someone next to a Chinese? Like,
I'd love that.
You chose to live there.
I have to drive
That'd be
so far
where.
to get my Chinese.
yeah, it's actually really nice as well. It's yeah, it's lovely. Very good. But what
Anything
else
else
happened in
happened
your
in your
week
week?
anyway? Yeah,
Yeah. I got in trouble actually with the village.
the
Village.
village.
Yeah. The village is like really kicked off at me. I
Would you
thought I
live
was
in a
doing quite.
village? Do you mean the villages? Like you've been on a pilgrimage on Minecraft or something?
Yeah. The villagers have got really mad at me. So pretty much, you know how you got all them like spotted, like Facebook group pages and stuff like that. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, you probably got one for like
Oh,
spotted
yeah, I know. Yeah,
courses or
spotted
something.
in. And then it's like
Yeah.
dickheads.
All that sort of stuff. It's just a bunch of sort of unemployed people just talking shit on the
Moaning
internet. To be honest
twats.
with
Yeah,
you.
Not all unemployed people are like that, mate. Don't
they are.
There's
Okay,
some of them
yeah.
have inspirations and stuff like that about peddling around 120 parcels.
Aspirations.
What did I say?
Inspirations.
Inspiration, yeah.
Sorry, grammar Nazi, you fuck. Um, so a woman put like a little thing on. Pretty much, her little boy had been bitten by this dog. It didn't even look like a bad bite, to be honest with you, from the pictures. But I put a comment underneath it, and I said that looks rough, and then a dog emoji.
Quality.
People are not happy about it. I'll be honest with
Quality.
you. People are really unhappy about it.
Oh, I
Um,
know you mean. You're just stating that it's a bad bite. Like
That looks
nice, what's the
rough.
problem?
Rough.
Oh, oh, you spells it like batter. You spells it
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, like that, Jamie. Yeah.
Wouldn't be much of a story if he just said that looks rough, would it?
I thought he would offend it because because he said it looks rough after the fucking. It doesn't matter what I thought.
Actually, while we're on that topic, yeah, someone commented on one of my TikToks saying that the reason why something is to keep people away from people like me, and I took it to offence, right? So I've decided to go in full blown, don't give a fuck mode anymore. Quad four lobbies. I went hard on it. I felt so bad after actually.
What on your main?
On my main TikTok, yeah.
What was it though? And any context? What was it
It
about?
was it was the video that I was talking about how I was fuming that we had to
Yeah,
now
yeah,
ID verify for Reddit because I wanted to watch fight videos and people took that as that I was watching ladies shaking their booties and other
yeah.
vulgar stuff. But I actually just watch fights on.
Yeah, I took it as the same, to be honest with you. Told
So
me.
so anyway, so she put something on there like the reason why these laws have been brought into place is to keep children away from people like you. And I thought, hang on, what have I done wrong? And so I thought, well, if you're going to be horrible to me, I'll be horrible to you. So I done a bit of investigating. It turns out she looked like me and Jamie ate each other and turned into Dillon's fucking keeper, right? She
Oh, I
was
don't
a
like the sound of that.
big, fat, fucking horrible looking, trampy, fat cunt, mate. She was horrible, yeah? So I told her, and she didn't really appreciate it. And then she started saying some horrible other things. So I went even harder. And then just started speaking about just still personal stuff, really. And I've decided that that's what the world needs more of now because
Oh yeah,
the old lefties who think they're protected by, putting subtle but abusive comments to anyone that doesn't fit their narrative and don't think they can give any comeuppance because Keir Starmer's putting everyone in fucking prison for saying things on Facebook. I think, fuck it. Fuck it. Nowadays, I reckon
So
everyone should just get a piece of their own fucking medicine. If you're a big fat cunt and you think that you can harass people online, you should be told that you're a big fat, horrible, stinking cunt. Factual, right? Because all you're doing is just speaking the truth, right? That is all it is. You're speaking fucking facts. And I'm sick of it. And I think bring back fat shaming, bring back bullying, because the world's gone too soft. And lefties think they
yeah.
can get away with fucking murder, and anyone on the right has to go to fucking prison, right? And it's bullshit. So I think stop the fucking boats, call it how it is. If you're a big fat fuck, you're gonna get told you're a big fat fuck. If you're a fucking mong, you're gonna get told you're a fucking mong. And that's how I am now, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of getting subtle little hatred from fucking fat little pricks.
It is
you had
always
an
the
ar-
fat
you so
sandos as
so
well.
so so pretty much you had an argument with a fat lady then.
Yeah.
Have you got a number or an Insta or anything like that?
I can tag you in the comment.
But it is always like the
Don't
the
do it
big
on me
fat.
personal. Do it on me spam account.
It's
Always
always the fat
Karens.
boffs in it. It's
Fat
always the
buffs,
fat
you know
boffs
the
just sitting
fridge,
in the
the
room.
fridge guarding the snacks. Them fat fucks in the
Yeah,
club. That when you see someone and you chat to her, and then all of a sudden this big fat heifer comes up going, "See, don't want to talk to you." And you're like,
And
"I'm
then
yeah.
I
talking to
slide
her
in.
for 20 minutes. What are you
No, I
talking about?"
slide in. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
No
Debo's
need
actually the
to
king of pulling
talk
the
to
fatties.
my friend like that.
Dylan's the best.
I've got an interesting fact for you actually, Jamie. I thought of you when I found this out.
Oh, nice. Go on, hit me.
Do you know that horses have only got two birthdays?
Fuck off.
They can only have two birthdays.
How's that
Please,
work then?
please explain that.
So they can either be born on January the 1st or they can be born on like the July the 1st, and they can't be born any other
Oh,
time.
I thought you meant like in their whole lifetime they'll only have two birthdays.
No, they can only be born on January the 1st or
Oh, so they get to celebrate more than two birthdays, though.
no. Like their birthday is either on January the 1st or
Yes,
July the
yeah.
1st.
But if their birthday's on July the 1st, it's their birthday on July the 1st every year, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they get to celebrate more than two birthdays.
Depends how long they last. If they break their leg, it's not
What
going
are
to
you
be
talking? Wait,
more
so
than a
what are
week.
you saying that horses can only be born in January or February?
No, so they can be born anytime, but they have to have the nearest birthday to either July the 1st or January the 1st.
Or what? Or did you get axed off?
No, like they it's for racing, so they can judge the ages better. So they
Oh yeah,
have
it's
to
only
either
for
be
racehorses.
no, it's for
Wow.
all horses.
A Lamborghini Hurricane just went past my window. I don't know, that was unbelievable. Sorry.
For racing purposes, all thoroughbreds in the Northern Hemisphere are considered to age 1 year on January the 1st.
Exactly. So
So,
you're welcome.
so it's only relevant for thoroughbred racehorses.
Yeah, well, weirdly, I'm not a horse expert. You know what I mean? I just heard a cool little fact and thought Jamie would like it.
I wish you'd like do more
I
research
did like it.
facts.
No, I
Well,
liked it.
that's
I
what
enjoyed it.
He's
Google
so
was
easy to
invented for.
please. He's so easy
Yeah,
to please.
Can I just get into a topic real? I mean, you done with your week, or
yeah,
is
that's
that
everything. That's everything I've happened
I'll,
today.
I'll,
Dylan, are you
Next
done being
time,
boring because I want to talk now?
yeah,
no, no,
next
no, no.
time, Mac, I'll hurry myself up so you can talk about what is it?
That's
What
what
is
I
it you want
meant.
to talk about?
I was making sure I wasn't going to be rude and stuff to your week. Do you know what I mean? But
Hey, it's not
I
what
just
you
want to
said, it's
brush
how you
over this
said it.
quickly. I get it, man. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Nah. But no, I'm going to brush over this quickly because I know we're not really going to go into conspiracies, but it's just sort of etching on me soul. Like, and obviously, I didn't get to get it off my chest last week, so I sat on it all week, right?
You sat on a lot of
I
things all
want to
week.
talk. Yeah,
I don't know how you've been sitting after that competition.
hey, look, hey, it weren't a competition, right? It wasn't a competition. It was a no,
It's
I'm not
not a
going to say.
competition when you're
Anyway,
taking every gold.
yeah, exactly. That's it. Taking every goal from every help. What? Hang on. Right.
Yeah,
I
go
want
on.
to talk about the pyramids.
Okay, you know, right. So we can talk about whatever we want. The funny, this is what we can do whatever we want. It doesn't have to
Good.
be
Ah,
structure.
thank you. Good. Thank God. Right. Can we talk about the pyramids though?
Yeah, there's no
Really?
structure. We can
Really?
literally do it, but that's what we've been doing. We tried having structure and it's
No,
boring.
hang on a minute, Woody. I'm gonna have to stop you. For you, Jamie, there is a time limit on how long you can talk to them about pyramids, right?
No,
This
No
is the thing,
hour and a
right?
half.
no, because we can talk about this for the next 6 months.
Yeah, but I haven't got like a list of like conspiracies that I want to prove. I genuinely want to discuss. Like, I just want your takes on like how the fuck I can't stop thinking. I'm looking at all different things. I'm looking at like I didn't know about it was Woody's that told me a couple of months ago about the Anunnaki, and since then I've been down rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole, and it's sending my head west.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is what
I can't wrap my head around it.
yeah, this is
Like
this is what I'm
it's not like the moon landings where you got a load of nerds going that didn't happen. Like this is physically not possible. What we're talking about.
yeah. Like it's actually it's impossible. I don't understand it even. No one understands.
Didn't they use sound? Wasn't sound a thing for a bit that they were going on about?
Right, so hold on. So there's I think 500 tons is the biggest block, right? And they transported that, or it's 100 tons or something like that. But they transported that over 500 miles, right? And there's mountains in between this route. Explain that.
How do you know where they got it from though?
Because they can see what type of rock it is and then see where the nearest quarries are.
See what I mean? It's just like you
It's like
couldn't put that on the back of a camel.
no, but this is the thing, right? So humans have done
No,
it.
not with that attitude. You couldn't anyway, Jamie.
We've
Fucking
done
gave
it.
up on that idea straight away. So,
But humans have done it in recent history, right? But and moved blocks like of similar size. But it takes like I think they had like a 500 wheel fucking flatbed. It was that ridiculous. It's like 160 wheels on this flatbed, yeah, and this massive bit of rock, and it moved like 2 miles an hour. It couldn't move any faster, and it kept breaking down the whole way. And that's on like made roads. It doesn't make sense how they did it.
how long did they have to build the pyramids?
Supposedly they've done it in 20 years. That's the story. It's King Emperor Khufu or whatever, Pharaoh Khufra or Khufu's pyramids. Yeah, supposedly the big one took 20 or 25 years. No, it didn't. There's no way. It's impossible.
No way.
I watched the Joe Rogan podcast here with the Azahi Hawass. He's the antiquities expert for Egypt. He's like in charge of it all. He's got his finger in every pie, right? And Joe Rogan said, he was like, "How did they do it?" And he goes, "It was the great project. This is how we did it. It was great project." And he's like, "Yeah, but how?" And he's like, "But I just told you, great project." And like, it makes no sense.
That's because he didn't know. That's
He
not.
hasn't got a
Yeah,
clue.
he
Isn't
doesn't
it a
know.
thing as well? Isn't it a thing as well where like all the main points are like perfectly aligned with like
True
um
North, yeah.
yeah.
But
How
I
did they
think
know that
they're
back then?
just all of them sort of things. I think they're just reaches because they go, well, if you times the diameter of it by 43,200, it equals the circumference of the Earth,
Do you
and it's
think they had? Do you think they had? Do you think they had scaffolding back then?
like a form of
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
Yeah.
But like, if you think of it like that, it's like if they had scaffolding, then maybe they could have.
How did they get the block from the quarry?
No, look, I'm on
Jamie,
your. I'm a,
Jamie
no,
sees scaffold and he's like fucking
no.
engineering that shit.
I'm on your side here. Like, I think it's fucking out of this world. But like, I'm just thinking, like, today when we build something big, like, we're not always using big machinery. Like, we knock buildings up floor by floor with scaffolding. Like, it's doable.
But
But the circumference and the size of the rocks, it's just like,
it just the thing is,
I
it's
don't know.
doable, but it just doesn't add up. That's the thing. Yeah, it doesn't add up. Like technically, you can do it, but people say that the history is linear, which means it goes just in one way, right? So if it starts here, it must go up. So if you got Iron Age, then it goes Bronze Age, or Bronze Age, then Iron Age, then sort of like where we are today and that sort of thing from the Dark Ages upwards. Yeah. So it means it's always progressively getting better. But it makes no sense that if it's always progressively getting better, how the fuck did we do it then when we struggle to do it now?
Well, we may have had, like, who's to say there's not, like, just like, again, I think it was just a conversation I had with you, which has got me thinking as well, again, in the fucking van. And you said, like, who's to say we didn't get to, like, we think we're advanced at the minute, but who's to say we have never got to this point before? Because the world's wiped itself out multiple times, you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Like we've had like catastrophic events, catastrophic events, fucking time and time again, all the time. Like so the history of humanity keeps getting pushed back because we find like new fossils or new evidence to suggest that people have been here for longer. So like when I was at school, it was like 60,000 years or something like that, and now it's like 600,000 years. So if humans have been here for
Yeah,
600,000 years, you're telling me it's taken 600,000 years to get to this point, but it's taken us 50 years to get from fucking internet to us sitting here doing this.
yeah, but do you think
we
if,
have we have
like,
built a
say
pyramid
the
already
Ice
though.
Age, like, say the Ice Age, do you think if we got to this technology before the Ice Age would have wiped us out? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just wouldn't have.
Depends how it happens. Do you know what I mean? It's
But
normally
we would have been able to track it and control it, surely, the
yeah, but
same as we can
ice
now with
ages
drones.
normally happen after catastrophic events like meteors or impacts like that, or like supermassive volcanoes where it puts us into an ice age, stops the sun from getting in, and everything freezes. That's normally how it happens. So it's not to say that everything got destroyed, or
It's not just a bit cold one day.
yeah, don't just like yeah, you don't just wake up and everything's solid. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
don't know. I've never been in an ice age. Maybe, maybe you do.
We are
So,
still in we're
True.
technically in an ice age right now.
what you're saying is winter's gonna end one day.
Would you mean? Yeah, I mean technically, yeah, not in our lifetime, yeah, but like when the dinosaurs were around, there was no ice at all.
Really?
Yeah, there's like zero ice.
Yeah, but the dinosaurs didn't know about other countries.
No, because it was one country, it was Pangea.
Yeah, but the whole world.
The whole world was a supercontinent. Everything was combined. All the Earth,
One country, one continent, one
one
everything.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's Pangea.
what I'm saying is, yeah, there was one country, one continent, one everything. But then, like, back in, like, the Viking, medieval, whatever times, when they started discovering different lands, like, the dinosaurs couldn't jump on a boat and go, like, fuck me, here's another continent. So how do we know that there was only one country, one continent? Obviously, they're only going to be walking on the ground that they're living on.
What?
They can't travel further than that. Like, they can't travel further than that to find out there's another country.
Yeah, no, yeah, dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure weren't just crafting up supermassive warships and stuff,
That's what I'm saying. So how do we know that there was no other countries?
but because we estimated it. We don't know specifically, but you estimate it through movement of land masses. So land masses
But
move.
you can only estimate it. You can only estimate it because no one discovered the countries at them times
Because
because it was
people
just dinosaurs. Did man live when dinosaurs were about?
no,
No, no, nowhere
most
near.
So
Nowhere near. It's them films you've been watching again,
yeah,
Jamie.
well, yeah,
Nowhere,
right.
nowhere
So I'll
close.
put it in perspective, right? So they're estimating that like humanoids type things appeared about 800,000 years ago, maybe a million years ago. That's pretty far back, right? It's a long time. T-Rex was 66 million years ago.
How did he even know that?
The rocks, geology.
Hey, he knows
Hey,
you're
Yeah,
talking waffle.
it's because your door's just been shut. Probably blocked the connection.
can you can you see or hear me? Loud and clear.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So when you think about things logically and put things into perspective and start looking at things on a deeper level instead of just reading a book and going, fucking hell, we must have made it. Wow, when I look at the trees, that's quite beautiful. Whether that can't be natural, he must have put that there. And then you actually look at things in evolution and history and discovery and science, and you actually all add it all up. You don't have to directly disprove it for none of it to make sense. You just have to learn more stuff. And then you realize, fuck, there's
Well,
no
then how
way that's
then
true.
well then how come most scientists who are way smarter than you'll ever be all believed in God?
Most is a massive overreach. Most is an overreach. There's no way
A
Yeah,
lot
and
most.
of scientists.
I suppose science is on the flip side to religion, right? So like you've got people
No, no,
saying
no, no,
it's
no,
like
no,
the
no, 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 no. They're not on the flip side. They can work in tangent together. There's nothing
yeah,
that's
but you
ever
can't have a
said.
scientist saying like the world was created by the Big Bang. Oh, but God put us all here. Do you know what I mean?
Who? What religion was the bloke who came up with the theory for the Big Bang?
Remember,
That's
theory.
what I'm saying. No, so you can
The
have a
big,
religion. You can have a religion, but you don't like me. Like I've got a faith in like a higher power, but I don't necessarily think like that building over the road was put there by God. Do you know what I mean?
but this is the thing, right? Not only that, you think of all the religions through history, right? And most historical sort of places have a multi-god theory or idea. So there'd be different gods of different things, and they'd have deities in charge of different things. And then the stories get disseminated because every story really relates to another story that's been told before. You can relate it to every story that's been told will be in a common story and a common
Yeah, but
idea.
how? So before, like, we discovered other land and other countries, and like, let's say the Muslims were living in the Middle East and the Christians were living in the West, and like, we didn't know that they existed at this time. I'm talking like way back. They were still following a god whilst we were following a god.
No.
How would
No.
they have
So,
copied?
so, so, so the Quran and that faith was 500 years after the death of Christ.
Okay, so let's go Viking then. Viking and Christian was about at the same time. The Vikings didn't know Christians were a thing before they were worshipping gods.
Christianity's been a thing for way before the Vikings.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying. But
Nordic mythology well predates
When was
Christian.
Nordic mythology around? I don't know very much about the Vikings.
About 1,000 years predated. I'll
that's
double
what I'm
check.
saying. Also, how would they coincidentally
So,
relate it to
so
another
what it is,
religion?
my idea of it is that humans try and find a sense of purpose and a sense of making things make sense, right? So if you've got this advanced way of thinking opposed to other animals which are on the planet, which just have this idea that they need to eat, reproduce, survive, heat. Yeah, so they stay warm, look for shelter, eat, and reproduce. That's like the symbiotic fucking nature of all animals, and we still have that nature, but we've got an advanced prefrontal cortex, yeah. So we have reasoning, and we can build shit, and we can make tools. But to make sense of reality, sense of purpose, no one really understands. The people need an idea of I need to know why I'm here. It doesn't make sense because you can understand more. If you lost that idea, you'd just be a fucking monkey sat in a tree eating bananas and trying to fuck things. But we
Sounds like
Yeah, but
creation to me, mate.
I think that helps quite a lot though because I mean that podcast I sent you the other day with Matthew McConaughey, he actually touched on that and he was saying like he was talking about when things get bad and stuff as I said the other day, and he was like, but I think people have a lot of faith because it's like, well, in their head if they're thinking this is it, like even if you don't have faith and you think this is it, like this is the life, there's nothing after this, then you're just gonna think like fuck it, like I'm gonna get through these bad times. And if you have got faith even still when you're in a bit of hardship, you like it's both on the flip side. It's like, well, you know, there might be something after this, so I'll just get through this. So I think faith and no faith both help people like come to terms with life
listen, yeah,
Well,
because
there is no
people who
thing.
don't believe
There
people
is
who don't
no
believe
such
there's
thing as
nothing
no
after
faith.
life.
You have to
Yeah, but
believe
people
in something.
yeah, but people who don't believe there's nothing after life, can have that attitude of, well, fuck it, this is me only go round. Like this doesn't matter, and I'm gonna focus on this. And people who've got faith will be like, oh well, I might go here after, so I'm gonna live it a certain way. Do you know what I mean? So it does help. I think
Me
rest
personally,
assured.
I've come to absolute terms that there's nothing before, nothing after. What you have after is what you had before, and it's nothingness. You don't know what you had before, and it's the same thing after. There's nothing before, there's
Do you
nothing after.
believe in reincarnation?
No, I don't believe in anything. I believe that this is your life and that is it. You got one go round, do what you want with it. There's no fucking higher
Did you see the
power. There's
Did you
no
see the theory?
what
You
theory?
Did you see the
you have to have faith in something, though.
No, I don't.
Did you see the theory of like when you
You
die
have
and
to
you
have
apparently see
faith in
when you
something.
apparently see the light, and then you come out in the hospital room and it's like the hospital light?
Yeah, I've seen them idea. Yeah,
What are you going
yeah.
on about?
But then
What's he talking about?
he's basically said that when you die and when people say you see the light, like when you die you see the light. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I've seen the light, and your life flashes before your eyes. And then what he's saying is that light that you're seeing is the light from a hospital room when you're rebirthed. That's the idea that he's saying, which it doesn't make sense.
And also they say that you come out crying because you've just remembered when you died.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it's not a bad idea because if you actually
It's just
think
a
about it,
theory.
yeah, I mean, if you think about it, right, you don't really remember your birth. Why do you not remember your birth? Because it's so traumatic. You don't remember the first few years. No one remembers the first few years. No one remembers coming out their mum. No one that. I think there's so supposedly like 8 people on the planet that remember it. It makes like it's weird how your brain does it, but apparently it's like a flip switch in your brain. It's like put in there to not remember it because it's so traumatic, developed over centuries and well, millions of years. Do you know what I mean? Everything that you have in your brain. Well, you think about it like this, right? So animals, yeah, animals when they come out know how to walk. They know that they need to find shelter. They know they need to eat instantly. They don't. No one needs to tell them. They can't communicate. They just know to do it because it's
Yeah.
passed down in their genetic coding.
Yeah, we don't gain consciousness till like 3 or 4. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's very strange, but yeah, Dylan said that you have to believe in something, and I genuinely believe in nothing. Like none of it is real.
I think that's just like I wouldn't say I
You
don't
have
know
to
because
believe. You have to believe in something, though,
What?
because
yeah,
if you
again
truly do believe in nothing, then why not just kill yourself?
Because
no because
why would you? I've got a life to. I can do what I want. I
yeah,
literally
if you
have
believe
the ability.
But it literally means nothing.
No, none of
if
it.
he
It
believes in
literally means
nothing
nothing.
though,
No, all it means, yeah, like the purpose of life is to reproduce, pass on your genes, and keep the system going. That's all it is. Like
Yeah.
there's no code, there's no idea, there's no. If you do well in life, then you get to see the pearly gates. It's bollocks. What it is
It's
when you
not. It's
die,
not. No,
you are dead.
go away, man. Because you speak a lot very similar to like Nietzsche. You speak very similar to Nietzsche. Pretty much the exact same beliefs as Nietzsche.
What that
yeah,
nothing
but
is there. What do you mean?
that's not a bad way to live
Yeah.
though, because as I said, if he believes in nothing, his attitude is like, well, what the year wants kind of thing. I'm gonna live it out how I want. You know
Literally,
what
I
I mean?
can do what I want. If I don't give a absolute fuck what anyone thinks of me,
But that
doesn't matter.
in itself kind of is a belief though, because you believe in
Yeah.
this.
So yeah.
This is your first go
So
round.
you believe in nothing. That's still a belief.
But it's not.
Right.
No,
It's nothing.
But it
you
is still a
believe that
belief.
this is your first go round, which is not a bad thing.
It's the only go
You'd
round.
only go
You
round.
you but
Yeah,
you
you'd
die.
only go round.
You die and it's done. That's it. So like, this
What
that's why I
black?
would that's why I
No.
wouldn't kill myself because once I'm dead, it's done. There's nothing. I don't get to do the things that I want to do. I want to do things. So why would I just kill myself if I want to do things? That's just an insane way to think.
Yeah, but do you think it's just like
But
black, or do
what
you
is the
think like
point? What's
you're
the point
literally
in
just
you
not there?
doing any of those things?
Because I want to do it.
Why do you want to do it? There's no reason for you to want to do it. You're
But
just
there is
going
because
to
I
die.
want to do it. It's my choice, my life. I get to choose and pick what I want to do with it. That's the benefit. That's the beauty of being alive. You get to do what you fucking want.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
I think a world without any consequence or anything like that of just doing what you want is a terrible place to live.
But no. But if you think about it, it really is a world with no consequence, right? Because at the end, yeah, there's consequences while you're alive, but when you're dead, that's it. It doesn't matter what you've done because you're dead. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but if there is no consequences, then why
Yeah, but
would you want to
it
just go
kind
on
of
and
does
do
matter though, doesn't it?
exactly
Because
whatever you want?
as you say about like birth and keeping the system going, it kind of does matter what you do because you want your offspring to have a good life when you
But the
go.
thing
Do you know
is,
what I mean?
what
That's
you
what most
do
people work towards.
if you do something like heinous, like ridiculously bad, then it will have an impact on your future generations. But at the end of the day, if you've reproduced, you can bring your kids up to how you want to bring them up. You can have an idea of what you want them to do to make their life easier. It's all about learning and progression, right? So if you've had a difficult time when you're living, yeah, then you can teach your kids not to do a certain thing or try and guide them in a certain way so they don't have to deal with it, so they can have a better life while they have this small opportunity and window on this planet. So if you always wanted to drive a fucking Ferrari, for example, right, then you can tell your kids which path is probably the optimal way to take if they want to drive a fucking supercar. You get to live your life and learn things so you can pass it down and teach it further on. And then you can progressively increase as humanity if that's what you care about. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do anything. You can do literally what you want, and none of it genuinely matters. You don't remember your great grandparents or their grandparents, right? So 4 generations are wiped off the planet, non-existent, as if they never even existed. So why does it matter? It doesn't. So you get to do what you fucking want. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, I
No,
get that.
I couldn't disagree more. I think there is definitely a reason why everyone's here. And I think God loves every single person, right? Um,
Amen.
I don't think that life is just fuck it, whatever you want. You know what I mean? I think that's a really rubbish way of looking at life. Of just
Yeah,
afterwards.
I like to think of the God, like the higher power and stuff when I'm like when I'm in hardship. I like to think that if I do certain things or like be grateful when I wake up and before I go to sleep, I like them ideas of like keeping me going. Like, okay, well, this might actually work. Do you know what I mean? And it's more of a comfort thing. Like like when you feel like you've got no one to turn to and you go and sit in a big, not like added to the fact that I love the architecture on churches when you're just sitting there in the church and the like the atmosphere while you're in there alone is comforting. Do you know what I mean? So that's my take on it. I don't, and as I've said previously, I don't know much about deep Christianity.
There's
It's
there's
just
not there's not a single thing that you can take from the teachers and teachings of Jesus Christ that are bad. Not a single thing. There's not a single thing you can take from the Bible which will not
yeah, but don't you
improve your
think
life.
that was because like obviously when it came about and like the churches were massive and stuff, none of it's going to be bad because they're trying to raise a good village
Really,
or
really.
whatever it
What
was.
about every other religion ever? When there is definitely something bad in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a per piece of perspective, right? So it's time relative. So I think personally, Christianity came about because it was a different way of controlling masses. It's an easier way. If you tell someone if you do bad in life, you at the end of it there is a place to go. But if you don't do well, you don't get to go there. So if you don't live
That's
your
not what
life,
Christianity is.
if you yeah,
You've
yeah
just not
right,
described
right, but
Christianity.
if you don't live your life, so you believe in hell, right? So if you do bad in life, you go to hell,
No.
right? But that's what it teaches.
No, it's not.
There,
Right?
there is a
What?
there is a part of it people believe in
Right,
hell.
do you want me to explain, my religion to you, or do you want to explain my
I'll
religion to me? Which one do you want to do here?
crack
Do
on,
you want to explain my religion
crack
to me,
on,
or do you want me to
crack
explain
on,
my religion to you?
crack on.
Right. Okay. So, right. So yes, yeah. So yeah, if you do bad things, right, you can get but you repent for those things, right? Then no, you will not go to hell.
So you won't go to hell if you believe in our cult, but you have to
No.
join us.
No, no, you don't have to join a church. You don't have to join a church in the slightest. You just have to believe in Jesus Christ that He died for
Yeah,
your
like
sins.
I
Yeah.
haven't joined the church. I'm not like Christian, but I have
So
got
this
my
is
own
this is what I'm
beliefs.
saying. If you don't believe in our teachings, then you will go to hell.
You just need to believe that Jesus Christ died for your sins.
Right, but then you're believing in something that you don't believe in. So if I don't repent because I don't believe in it, yeah, because it's all bollocks, I'm going to hell. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah. You
Exactly.
deserve to. You deserve to. Every single person on this planet deserves hell, right?
Yeah,
First off,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
second off, the reason, right, why he
This is
was
great.
on the cross instead of everyone else was because
Yeah.
everyone else deserves to be on the cross. Every single person you've ever met. Every single person you've met has fallen short of the grace of God.
Okay, so my daughter deserves to go to hell.
It doesn't matter with children; they haven't been given the experience. Same thing as if a child's like born, dies in childbirth, that sort of thing. Like
But what
that
about
child
when a
will go to heaven.
7-year-old murders
It's just,
someone?
how do you mean?
There's been stories of 7-year-old children, that's a child,
Yeah, yeah.
murdering people.
Yeah. like the John Venables thing and all that in Liverpool years ago.
Right.
There have been
Two small
multiple
boys.
cases of children who aren't developed as adults, so don't
Right.
really have a free way of thinking, right? And can be
Yeah.
manipulated to do things, right?
Yeah.
They have killed people.
And they can still turn to Christ
But
later in life quite
right,
easily.
right. So you basically this is the religion. You can do
Yeah,
whatever
I don't like
you
that
want.
side of it because I think that's a bit of a. I think
Cop
like I
out.
like
You
the
can
good
do
side
whatever
of
you
it,
want,
but
and then just at
it's
the
a
end of
cop
No,
it,
out.
it's
like,
not.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not a cop out. It's not a
yeah.
cop out in the slightest. You can say, "Oh, I repented. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, but you
I can
can't
do it
just go
again."
and you can't just
Right.
go and murder a whole race of people and then go, Father, I repent. I
Right.
think
Okay.
that fits a cop out.
why
I don't
not?
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Well, not only are you two wrong again, right? Incredible, right? That's not how it works. It's not just like you say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then you're sorry. You know what I
How
mean?
do you
God,
repent then?
the only person who knows if you're actually sorry for the things that you've done is between you and God. Nobody else. There's nobody else who can say that that person is actually sorry or not.
Right,
Nobody.
Yeah.
right,
Nobody. It's a relationship between you and God.
right.
Should we do
But
should we do podcast?
no, I'm enjoying this. Let's keep going. This is we've got loads.
I also add. I have no clue what this podcast is. Is this a serious podcast, a funny one?
You mean
It's just
it's,
whatever. It's
it's
just
our
whatever comes
podcast.
on the day. Yeah.
It's our podcast. We can do what we want.
Whatever happens on the day, that's what will be happening on the
Yeah,
pod
man. Just free flow it, man.
in the
Free flow it.
moment.
Just
Free
topical.
flow.
Yeah. I just don't. I can't wrap my head around the fact that an almighty, all powerful being, when I want to create this. So what I'm going to do is in 7 days, pop it in there, whack it in, right?
No.
Right. So God, who you claim to be the Almighty, just went up light. There's light. There you go. Stick a sun there. Moon, bang it there. It says in the Bible that they're the same size, but then later on says they're not the same size. About 2 verses later,
What's the scripture quote? I'll grab my Bible
it's in
so
the
I
Old
can read it out
Testament.
to you.
It's in the Old
So
Testament about
there's a
within the
few books in
first,
the Old Testament. So which one?
like from the beginning, at the very beginning, where it says let there be light.
Genesis.
It's a later bit. I can't remember exactly where it is. But anyway, it basically says that they're the same size, and then they're not the same size. About 150 words later, and then there's a firmament.
Where in Genesis?
Yeah, in Genesis. Yeah, just Google it. Just Google it. It's quicker. Instead of flicking through a book, go. Everything is on Google, and
I'm on my phone. Are you right? Have you right to Google?
yeah.
'Cause I'm on my phone.
Let me just run it quick.
I'll see where you're talking.
What are you Googling?
Where does it
He's
say in
Googling about where they say
Genesis
apparently the earth is.
that the moon and the sun is the same size? Genesis 1:16.
116. Okay.
God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. So he's basically saying that one's lighter than the other, and the lesser light, which is the moon, governs the night, and the light in the day, which is the sun, governs the day. And then he just made the stars. Just went boom. There's the stars.
I don't see where it says about the.
So it's in the. I heard it. I can't find it.
I don't see where it says they're the same size.
It's something to do with the appearance.
What are you getting at here? What's the point of like?
But what I'm saying is, right, I don't believe
Right.
that God just
Well,
all of a sudden just went,
say that.
I'm just gonna make shit, yeah, and this is what I'm gonna make. So I'm just gonna make the earth. Boom, there's the earth. Then I'm just gonna it needs light. So boom, I said let there be light and the sun appeared. And then I said, we need something to govern the night, so chuck a moon in there, and then while I'm there, ciao, all the stars. Makes no
Yeah,
sense.
and who did God tell that he done that as well?
Well, this is what's in the book.
How do you mean it makes no sense?
How
Yeah,
does
but
that
how
not-
did he tell them like the order that he done it?
Well, because apparently he
God
has
told them.
Yeah, God
God
told
told him.
people this information. Apparently, God just beamed information into people's heads and just went, "You're chosen, by the way, and this is how I did everything."
Well,
Suppose
as an angel came down. Angel Gabriel, was the messenger for God. He told them.
Gabriel.
so. Angel Gabriel comes down and he's like, "Yo, Abraham, I'm going to tell you a few things. God said, let there be light, and that's why you've got light, bud. And then see them stars up there? Just clicked his fingers; they appeared.
maybe.
I mean, it's a pretty casual way of saying it, but yeah, I mean,
Right.
yeah,
Then when you look
I
at
don't
it,
see to the man who can do literally, well, sorry, the man to the being who can do
yep,
literally anything. Then yeah, it
allegedly,
sounds pretty plausible.
allegedly. Explain then in that case why many, many, many stars, which are just suns, came before our sun. So if he made the Earth and then he went, I've just made them, by the way. See that? See
Yeah,
them? Just made them. Explain all of the stars.
but he gave us light. Yeah, so he gave stars to give us light. I don't know what you want me to say.
No, 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 no. So what stars are suns, right?
Yeah,
That's what suns are, right?
yeah,
They are stars, right? They're other stars out in distant galaxies in distant,
yeah,
faraway lands, right?
yeah.
So if he made all of the stars after the Earth, explain why stars were here before the Earth or the
Yeah, but he
suns.
can't explain that, can he? Because he
Yeah,
didn't do it.
I wasn't there, and I'm
This is,
also
no, no,
not
no. But
God.
this is what I'm saying,
You
right?
have to realize
There's so many
that sometimes I
folds.
can answer some of your questions
But no,
because
no,
I'm not God.
but it's an open question, right? So why not? Why can't you explain it? And why do things disprove the narrative? So if there's so many things that disprove a narrative, surely that discredits the whole thing.
No, absolutely no, you cannot discredit the whole thing because its stars were around but before then. It doesn't make sense. You know, the whole point is I can't tell you right at the start of Genesis because I wasn't there. Right, just like how I can't tell you how long Jesus' beard was. Right, I can't tell you those things. Right,
Sure.
but I have faith through reading. Right, and doing my own independent research. I have faith right in Jesus Christ and then so forth in God.
So explain Adam and
That
Eve.
he existed.
Explain in the Bible why some people live to 900 years old.
Again, wasn't there. I don't know.
Well,
Right,
exactly, because it's anatomically impossible to live that long.
but he created the world. He can literally do anything he likes.
Right. So
Those
he
people can
decided
live
one
that
day,
amount of
right?
time.
So at the beginning that you can live to 900 years old, but a little bit later down the line, maybe about 8 or 9 generations after Abraham, Moses, and
You're taking again. You're taking things too literally.
I
Right?
think I think he's
Far
going to be
far too
arguing about
literally.
this for the rest of the podcast.
but it's not literal. If you take the
Because
teaching,
you're never going to get to an end with it, though. It's like
I know,
no
but
one
it's a
Yeah,
knows.
discussion. It's an
you
open
know,
discussion
I can't give you the answers to things.
because no
I
one can.
physically can't
Because no one can. So if you can't
because no
explain
one's
something,
God. Because nobody's God.
if you can't explain something, then how can it be true?
So you've just debunked religion yourself after
Yeah,
all
In
these
my
years.
the
opinion,
thing people have been trying to do for hundreds of
in
thousands of
my
years.
opinion, in my
Yeah.
opinion, I don't. In none of it, it doesn't make sense. In my opinion, it's been changed time and time again. The
It doesn't have
Christianity.
to. It doesn't have to make
Very
sense though for
small
it to be true.
changes. Not they're not literal changes to the passage like how you think they are. Very small changes from book to book. They were translated through multiple different times. That's
Right.
fair.
But what about that? So then, if you go to Islam's claim that the Bible is corrupt and their teaching is the true teaching, the term Allah is just another way of saying God.
Well,
Jesus is in the Bible, but he isn't the savior. He is just another messenger.
from the research I can do that I've done on like the Quran and stuff like that, it references back to the Bible quite a few times. The most prominent one is in book 3, verse 3, where it says about if you're having trouble reading the Quran, then go back to the previous books, implying the Bible, and read that.
Exactly.
That is
So
going to give you the truth.
all they
That is
are
going
is
to give you the truth.
they're just new ideas to control masses.
No, because the fact that Jesus Christ completely didn't control the masses, right? When the church was first, around, they were slaughtered and slain. The people who created the church. If you believed in Jesus Christ, what happened to all the apostles? They believed in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They said about how he lived and how
Sure.
the things he did throughout the 3 years that they followed him. What happened to them? Did they get crowned high, or did they get brutally tortured and murdered?
That's irrelevant.
Why?
Why is it not irrelevant that people that claimed for him to have done stuff and then books that were written past way after
No, they wrote the books.
they wrote the books?
Yes.
Any evidence that they did write those books?
Yeah. We
Okay,
can document them writing the book. The thing's called the Book of John. Right? Guess who it was written by?
where is
God.
that book?
What do you mean? When
Where is his original writings? Where are they?
I imagine they were in Greece somewhere. I don't know the answer to that. There will be
Don't
an answer to that.
exist.
I just generally don't know the answer.
The original writings don't exist.
No, they were transcribed into Greek, so we've got the Greek writings.
There's writings to say that this is what we copied, but there's no original writings. There's no evidence to suggest that that man sat down and wrote all of that.
But he did die for the things that he wrote and the things he said that he believed in.
Allegedly.
No, he did die. We can go back in, throughout the whole of history books. There's more than just books in the Bible that say that all these people died for
And if there
something
was
they believed in.
and
Not
not only
only
that, if there was
not only that, right? These people died and they would have been set free, right? So no torture, no death, right? If they had just said what I was saying was bollocks.
do you
Right?
not think though, if there was a man who claims to have been able to do this, or the people that claim that he could have done this, walk on water, turn water into wine,
Yep.
cure any ailment with the wave of a hand, do you not think that there would be more written word from kings, queens,
Well, all right, okay. So there's more written work about Jesus Christ than there is Caesar. You seem pretty believing that Caesar was real, though, yeah?
allegedly?
Brilliant.
You didn't ask me. You
Got you
didn't.
So
there.
do you believe in
Got you there.
Caesar? Do you believe in Caesar?
Got you there.
Chicken Caesar salads? Yeah, I had a few.
Julius Caesar, the Roman emperor who conquered the world. Him? Do you believe in him?
There,
You believe
there
he was a
is.
real person?
Well, considering he was on coins, and there's a lot of evidence to suggest
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
There's fucking 66 books here, mate. All right, into
Which
one.
anyone, I can fucking write 66 books about a
You
fella who
couldn't write
walks on water.
66 books if there was £1 million on the line. Right? There'd be no chance of you writing 66 books. Right? There's no chance. Right? Not only that, I mean, truthfully, I believe that there's enough evidence to support the fact that Jesus Christ was a real person and did really do the things that
But
were
then
written.
my instant argument is if he'd come back to cleanse the world of their sins, then it's fair to say, right, that humanity has sinned far worse since then, and no cunt's come back to fucking protect us or save us or tell us the words. And
Well, because he's already done that.
you
He's given us enough information, right, that
think
we should know. He's definitely given us enough
you think
information.
that is enough, right? So that what was going on then should have been intervened on, but what's gone on since? We've told you, mate. We ain't telling you again.
So,
Come
so,
on.
so
I know
people,
you've just nuked Nagasaki. 60,000 people have died like that in a flash. In a flash. Right,
right.
but we've already told you. Fucking pack it in, lads. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, there's always going to be evil in the world.
Evil in the world. 60,000 people died in a second.
And that's God's fault? Why is that God's fault?
Well, because he created man and gave man free will, supposedly, and gave, why? How else would you create something like that?
I'm glad you touched on the topic of free will. Right? He did give man free will
Yep.
because he didn't want us to be robots.
Yep.
He could have.
So God
He could have made
created
us into
man
robots.
who taught him his teachings only, but then thousands and thousands of instances where no one believed in an individual God, for one. The people that believed in not an individual God predate Judaism, which is
Right.
where Christianity comes from.
Slightly, yes.
Yeah. So Genesis, the Old Testament, is
Yeah.
Judaism, is
Yeah.
Jew
Yeah.
teaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Christianity comes from the death of Christ, right? But what predates that? Dynastic Egyptians. I couldn't even list them. How many there are? So many cases. People have existed for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Things have predated them by millions of years, and there's
The
nothing.
books of Genesis were written then. The stories of the people who lived during that time are
Right.
in there, and that really happened, which predates even the things that you just mentioned.
But
They were
they
the
don't
first
know. They
people on
don't
Earth.
because the times don't add up. The times don't go back in Genesis over 100,000 years.
I don't know what you want me to say. I wasn't
But they
there.
don't.
You
What I'm
weren't
saying,
there.
what I'm saying is that none of it adds up. And if it doesn't add up, then how can you stand and live by something that is allegedly true but doesn't even make sense?
Because through reading, right, and through
Right.
doing my own research, I believe
Sure.
there is enough evidence, right, to support that Jesus Christ first was a real person,
Right.
quite easily, right? I think there's definitely enough evidence from that, right, to support that he is someone who died for our sins, right? And all he does is love you. The only thing God wants to do is have a better connection with you. That's it.
For what reason?
He just wants to know you better because he loves
Why?
you. He loves you more than anyone ever will or ever have.
Why?
Because he loves you, man. I don't know what more you want to
This
say.
is what I'm saying.
He loved you. He created you.
No, he didn't.
created you.
No, he didn't. My
did.
mum and
Yes,
dad
he
did.
No, he created you.
No, he
He created
didn't.
you. He knew
No, he
you
didn't. He
before.
didn't look down and go, boom,
It's,
baby.
it says that he knew you before you were born. He knew you before you were born. He
Come on,
knows your life. He
come
knows
on, bruv.
everything about you, and he loves you.
Come on, bruv.
So he loves you, right? And because he loves you, he wants to know you better, and he wants you to know him
think
better.
Come
I think it's
on.
clear. I think it's clear you've both got very different views on the situation. And you could go round and discuss this for years to come,
Why are
but
you in
you're
a Zoom
never going to
window?
get to the bottom of it.
Why are you in a Zoom window?
A what?
Why are you in a Zoom window?
What's a Zoom window?
Why are you in a Zoom window?
What's a Zoom window?
What you're in?
Yeah.
Huh?
You're in a Zoom window.
You're in a Zoom window.
What do you mean I'm in a Zoom window?
You're in a Zoom window.
Oh, oh, I am in a Zoom window. You're right. I was flicking through the things. Oh, is that a Zoom window? Right.
That's quality.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible.
That was definitely AI. I don't know how that happened. That's
Crazy.
absurd.
I see in the top corner, I just see you got so bored of me and Dylan talking that you was just flicking through backgrounds.
Yeah. Because I've got nothing to say on the situation because ultimately it's been going on for that long. No one's ever going to change anyone's views if they believe, and the people who don't believe are going to not believe, and that's fine. But they're never gonna. It's never going to be announced in the world that religion's not a thing. It's never going to be announced that like everyone's right. Like
Oh no, for sure.
it's just the back and forth
I
team
don't know. When Jesus
Russian.
comes down, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few people going, right,
But this,
I get it.
this is my thing, right? It's that it gets fucking shoved down
If someone
everyone's
came
throat
to
so
Earth
bad.
now and someone came to Earth now and claimed to be Jesus, they wouldn't even get any the people would just be like, "It's fucking crackhead down the road."
I
You know what I
think
mean?
if there was loads of trumpets going off in the sky and someone came from the sky, a few people might be a little bit more inclined to believe.
Is that how he's gonna come down? Trumpets.
Seven trumpets, seven
Seven
trumpets
trumpets.
that will be heard across the world. Everyone will be able to hear them, and then everybody will be able to see him in the sky as he comes down.
Who told you that?
Um, Revelation,
Huh?
Revelation, the book of
Revelation
Revelation.
said that Jesus is gonna float down from the sky and the whole world will hear seven
Well,
trumpets.
everyone. It says everyone will see him. I believe. I thought that the
Everyone will
scripture
see
right.
him.
Does it say when that'll happen?
No, no, no one knows the hour
I'd
or
be
day.
interested to still be alive for that. I'd be pretty gutted if it wasn't, to be fair.
But this is what's mental. It's impossible.
He
To us, it
created the
is.
universe and the world. They still can't do anything.
Jesus didn't.
God
God
So
did.
why
They're
does.
all
does he?
connected. They're
Why?
all
I've got a
connected. They're
question.
all exactly the
Why
same
does
thing.
he? Why does he come down from the sky? Where's he based?
Heaven.
Yeah, well, once you get through the sky, you're in space.
What?
Once you
Yeah,
get up in the sky, you're out
yeah,
the atmosphere and in space.
He's coming down from heaven, Jamie.
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, what I'm
there's
saying is though, people have been up there and it's space.
Right. Well, evidently having something different than space.
so
That's what I'm
it's,
saying though. So why is he coming from the sky when the sky goes to
So everyone
space?
can see him.
yeah, but then every
How,
how big is he?
how do you know heaven's in sky?
How can everyone see
Surely
it?
he'll come
We've
from
got
the sky,
time
man.
zones.
You're going
Half,
to be woken up by the trumpets, aren't you?
half the world's going to be asleep,
You're
and
going to
then
get woken up by the trumpets.
yeah, but then that's impossible because the Earth is a fucking globe.
Hey, look, I don't know who's going to do it. You ask me a lot of questions that I can't physically know the answer to.
So
I know the answer because they don't exist.
just to confirm though, is heaven like a you're saying it's a spiritual realm, right? Because you can't go directly up in the sky and land in heaven.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
So
like a
what
soul
what
realm.
you're confirming is the multiverse, mate.
Yeah.
It's definitely different from the place that we are now.
So my,
What you reckon about like Spider-Man and that?
I think it's a
Pretty fun movie. Yeah, it's a
sick
pretty good
idea.
movie. I was a big fan.
You're
Didn't
not
like
into
Tom Holland. Didn't
you're
like
not
Tom
into the
Holland very
thoughts
much.
you're
Tom
not into the
Holland
thoughts of
sucked
it
off.
being real.
No,
No, weirdly enough, not put too much thought into
I'd, I'd,
Spider-Man being
I'd
real.
love, I'd love for like the Marvel and DC and shit to be actually real, but it's just made up, just like
I
just
wouldn't. Could you imagine the
Cast having like
insurance on
Thanos.
like living near him?
Yeah, and
every
like
day,
Thanos
wouldn't you?
coming down and just flashing your town like be asked.
I'd be fuming. Imagine if Iron Man just destroyed your car and you had like no Avengers insurance. You'd be
Yeah,
fuming.
The Hulk just picks half your house up and just lashes it into the sky like
You'd
I'd
be
just fucking
raging.
move. I'd just
yeah.
move. Because they always go to the same places. It's always New York City. Just don't live in New York.
Yeah, I wouldn't live
Yeah.
anywhere near there if that was kicking off.
You know what I mean? Manhattan. But it'd be sick. Like I actually, when I was younger, I used to like dream and hope that like I'd see a spider and I'm like, right, I'm gonna go to sleep. Hopefully this fucker bites me. Wake up, got superpowers. I
I
would.
hate spiders. I couldn't go to sleep with one of them with me.
I know. Yeah, they're right.
Oh
I've
yeah,
never seen a
Well,
human
you're
being.
not being Spider-Man anytime soon, then, are you?
I've never
No.
seen a human being more petrified than a fucking spider than this
allegedly.
right there. Right?
No,
We
you
was at
aren't
work, right?
terrified. You
So
actually are scared of them.
let me set the scene, right? We're at work, right? We work together at this point. He was in the passenger seat, I was in the driver's seat of a work van, right? We sat there, right? And I look up to the left, and above his head is a spider the size of a 50p coin. It was a big
Hold
boy.
on a minute. It was a big boy, yeah. Let's just elaborate on
It was
that.
about
It
a
had a big, it
50p.
had a big shelled back. It
It
weren't
was
just a
about a
spider.
50p, right? And I looked to the left and went, oh, fucking hell. You seen that? There's a spider. And he just went, where? Rah! Like that, right? And fucking, instead of opening his door and getting out of the passenger side door,
It was dangling by my door.
he thought, oh fucking hell, that's got tattoos and's asking me for ID. So he's bolted across the middle of the van, yeah, jumped over my lap. He's like the van's beeping. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. He's fucking kneeing and beeping the van right outside people's houses. Opens my door, flies outside the door. I was like, what are you doing, lad? There's a spider. I know. Why have you jumped across me?
Who got rid of the spider in the end?
Me.
Yeah, but hold on. This thing was dangling down my door, and let's not underplay it, right? Woody put it in the road, yeah. And I'm not lying. We hear the pop. Get the window down. We hear the pop. So we get out the van, and this spider's been ran over. It was that big. It made a fucking popping noise. It had green pus all over the
Oh yeah,
floor.
it had actual guts. I've never seen a spider with guts.
It weren't
That's
just a spider.
terrifying.
Like, I'm not gonna go out my door when that's dangling. Like, what the fuck? Who'd do that? So yeah, I vaulted the van and out his door. That's the only reasonable thing to do in that situation.
You would
So
have
unreasonable.
you would have hated Zoo Club. I would have not been up your street.
How many
Zoom.
clubs have you been to?
Loads,
Jesus
mate.
Christ.
I was talking to my mum about it the other day because you got me started on it, and apparently I've done even more than I realised.
Why not? Why not just go to a zoo for a day out? Why do you need to join a club to go and view it?
Free.
Special access, I suppose, or something like that. I don't know. I didn't go very many times. I got scared.
Why was you
Ah,
scared of Zoo Club?
It's just weird. It was a weird club, to be honest with you. Like I was saying last time, it was like four of us in just like this black room. And there was just a guy who came out with like an insect and then would like speak about this insect.
Oh
It was very
yeah.
strange.
I was gonna go to like a live viewing thing like that. Not join a zoo club, but like, I remember back in the day you could go to like they do like it's like reptiles and arachnids and stuff like that, and they bring out tarantulas and spider, fucking snakes and stuff like that, and you sit there and they put them on your hand, and I said nah, I don't
yeah,
want.
I don't think that's a zoo though. How's that even come under zoo club if it's an
They
insect?
do it at zoos.
Do they? Yeah, I thought zoos was just like animals.
They kicked me out of
What
pubs as well when I was growing up.
what do you think spiders and snakes are?
Insects.
Snakes and reptiles.
Got it. Got it.
They're not animals, are they? You don't go, that's a cool animal, a spider.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are.
Not an animal. I'm
It's
gonna
an
Google it.
animal.
It is an animal.
Not an animal.
What is it then?
I'm gonna Google it.
Are you googling? Is an animal? Is a spider an animal?
It's an arachnid, Jamie.
I'm lost for words.
A spider is an arachnid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mite ticks. It's a bug.
It's an animal, Jamie.
It's an
So
animal.
spiders are not insects; they are arachnids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are animals.
Still an animal.
What's
So
another
now
word
we're just like letting animals into our house to sit on the ceiling for a bit.
we are animals. We're animals. What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm so confused.
This
What?
is
I
new information.
No, I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Another word for dog is canine, which is a similar thing to when you would call a spider an arachnid or like a frog an amphibian. It's just a name for what they are, but they're
But
all
it's also just an insect.
It's not an insect.
But what is an insect?
Have you not
Insect's
heard
an
the
animal,
song?
though,
Have you
right?
not heard the song Incy Wincy Spider?
Yeah, it's not insect winsect spider.
I thought it was a shortened down version. What does Incy Wincy mean then?
My head's starting to hurt.
Oh my, wait, I
Accurate.
swear that's such a good clip.
What does Inty Winty mean then?
Small.
Got you. Moving
What
on. Moving
They
on.
had to
I've been
make it
lied to.
rhyme, didn't they?
I've been lied to my whole life. I feel deceived and
What
betrayed.
did you think Incy Wincy meant?
Insect. Like the insect spider went up the
we,
water spout.
That's just so shit.
what?
I'm sorry.
Can we turn this podcast into teaching Jamie stuff?
Oh,
No,
possible.
maybe.
Shall
So
we?
good.
Shall we move quite swiftly on to news of the week?
Oh yeah, go on then. I'll have some news of the week, mate.
Yeah. Oh, so obviously
So,
I've been
sorry,
scared.
sorry. Just really sorry if I riled you up there about the Christianity hate.
No, that's all right, mate. After we finish recording, we'll go into another Zoom class and we'll speak about it again.
I actually have a family, so I don't have the time because I
Yeah.
will be here until 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll probably ring you again at 6 in the morning just to carry on.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I
No.
hope you praise God for the fact that you've got a loving family.
No. What I did is praise my cock
Nice.
because without my cock, I wouldn't have a child.
And without your girlfriend's egg. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, my girlfriend had a major part to play, but yeah. If it weren't for
You did
us
all the
two,
heavy lifting.
if it weren't for us two, she wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
No one else.
Yeah. That's true. But if you're going back and back and back and back, like without your mum and dad, you wouldn't have existed. Their mum and dad, da, 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 da.
Yep.
But then they all come from first man.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
First man is in Adam.
Technically, we're all related.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you go back far enough, we're all related.
That's
Yeah.
a shame. Yes,
You
brother.
know, actually, there's 9 different type of humanoids that are all extinct, and we're the only ones left. That's pretty cool.
So that's insane, though, because obviously there was a first. Oh, this is also doing me head as well because so there was obviously a first person.
Yep.
Like someone got here first.
No. Eventually something evolved first. So
That's what I'm saying.
depends on what you believe in. We
So there
could
was,
we
there
could
was,
be from Mars. We just don't know.
but regardless, there was a first human,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the first couple of humans, whatever.
Yeah, down the evolutionary line, if you believe that. Yeah.
So first couple of humans that probably evolved, if they did evolve or got put here from the same species, we all are related.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world.
Yeah.
How have you gone from this 5 minutes ago? You didn't know what an animal was. How?
If you believe in evolution, then we all come from the same split cell.
Yeah, but you know that just to back up the Adam and Eve theory, there is scientific evidence to support, like biological evidence, that we all come from the same male and female.
No, not really.
Right, just Google it. It's a fact.
But it's not. 'Cause it's just an
No, it's a fact.
evolutionary
No,
lie.
no, 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 no. I'm not telling you the theory. It's a fact.
No,
It's a
no,
fact.
it's not.
I'm not like saying imagine we all came from one male and female. We've all genetically got the same genes from the furthest back male and female.
Yeah, but then before that, it wasn't like people. So then we all come back from the furthest away fish,
Yeah,
technically.
but we all Google it. It'll say more.
Don't. Please don't.
I read
I'm gonna
one
Google
thing.
it.
I read one thing. I believe it now. If you want to know more, you fucking look at yourself because I read it. Yeah.
Hold on. From the same male and female.
It's a technicality, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the scientific continuous is that all living humans descend from a single man and a single woman, often referred to as Y chromosome Adam and metochromosome Eve. So that's like the scientific name for them as well.
I
Retrospectively, these individuals are not necessarily the first humans, but they represent the most recent common ancestors from all living humans.
Yeah, so it's on a technicality, and I'm not going to listen to a man who says that consensus is consensuous.
Do you reckon they got that? Do you reckon that's where religion got the Adam and Eve theory from, or do you reckon that was around first?
No, I
Because
just
it's pretty mad if religion was around first, saying Adam and Eve were first, and then scientists backed it up after. That's insane.
That
no.
happens all the time.
Yeah, shit. But what people do, like as time goes on, they use historical things and then relate it to things to make it easier.
No,
Yeah, but if
isn't
we're
there a
all
lot of Yeah.
But if you
Fine
can
stuff.
trace every human in the world's DNA back to the same male or female, called the Adam and Eve microdose, whatever they were called, that is fucking insane. Who's to say that Adam and Eve weren't put here then?
Because
There's loads of scientific stuff that works in tangent with Christianity.
and so much that doesn't.
But again, we're all
There is a
racist
lot
if
of
that's the
doubt.
case.
So and the reason why they're called the Adam and Eve is because the person who probably discovered the X and Y chromosome related it to that because it's the male and the female, which makes them different. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
news of the week.
yeah, do you want to do a pop quiz?
I'll do pop quiz
I've got one.
or news of the week.
Fuck the doodle do.
Do news of the week, man. Do news of the week.
No, let's do the pop quiz. Fucking come on. How many questions before we start, actually, Jamie?
That's a
How many
couple.
questions is there?
There is as many as you want. It goes to 18.
Let's do 2.
Let's do 5.
All 18.
No, please.
Why?
Right. Okay. Which country has the highest life expectancy?
Japan.
I'm going to let everyone answer first.
Yeah, I think you're probably right in Japan.
Hong Kong.
Stop. Stop, Jamie. Stop. You said country.
That's what it says here. That's what it says on the quiz.
You said country.
I said country.
Yeah, Hong Kong's in China.
It says, yeah, Hong Kong's a country.
No. Hong Kong's in China. It used to be
I love me.
owned by the British, but we gave it back to them.
I didn't fucking write this. I didn't write this pop quiz.
Okay, so the answer's China.
China. So the answer's China. Sweet. Okay.
The answer's Hong Kong.
Okay, the answer's Hong Kong.
Yeah, sweet.
What is the most common surname in the United States?
Probably Smith.
I would like to say
Or
Smith.
probably Mohammed now.
No, not in
It's
the
Smith.
US.
It's Smith.
Smith. Yeah. Also
It is Smith. Who was the ancient Greek god of the sun?
That was. Oh, fuck.
I actually know the answer to this as well.
Go on,
in,
say it.
fucking hell.
I'm gonna
No,
punch
I'm in the same boat as Woody where I'm sat here.
Yeah,
thinking to
yeah,
myself,
yeah. It's,
what actually is it?
It's not Nero, is it?
No.
That's Emperor, isn't it?
Jamie, tell us.
It's Apollo.
Ah, you wet. I knew it. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty annoying. That's
Yeah, I used to play a
How
song
many-
called Apollo, Son of the God.
How many minutes are in a full week?
Ooh, 60, 600.
24 hours in a day, 60 minutes in an hour. You know, how many hours are in a week? Break it down.
600, 1200, 60, 120, 40, 40.
I'll be really impressed if any of you get that to me.
I want to write it down. Hold on.
Yeah, I kind of need a.
Fucking hell.
And then 440.
Choose your calculator on your phone.
Well, no, because that's cheating.
Oh, yeah. Right.
28.
It's not that hard. Times 60 times 24 to 5 times.
Really, you do it then, without looking at the do, because you know the answer. You're stupid.
Yeah, but I can times 60 by 24 5 times.
I'm going to say it's 10,080.
7 times, sorry.
10,080.
I'll wait for Dillon to come to his.
No, just tell us.
Oh,
Just
wait.
go with it.
Yeah, no, 11,080.
Is the answer 11,080, Jamie?
The answer's 10,080.
Ah, I knew it. Yeah, I got it right the first time. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did add it.
Yeah,
I don't know why I changed it. I've got 7,000 and then 2,800 and then 280. Yeah. So, yeah, cool.
How many faces does a dodecahedron have?
7?
No, that's is it 10? It might be 12.
It's 12.
Oh, it's thingy shit.
It's 12.
What is it?
It's 12.
All right.
What company was initially known as the Blue Ribbon Sports?
Nike.
Yep. Correct. Oh, I can hear Jamie shouting daddy 'cause he can hear me talking. Let's go soon. What art form is described as decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering?
Cursive.
Nope.
Oh,
Say,
italic.
Nope.
what's the question again? Say it again.
Your name of fonts.
What's the question again?
What art form is described as decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering?
Fuck knows.
Calligraphy.
Huh?
Calligraphy.
Oh, calligraphy.
Calligraphy. That's the one, mate. Um, in which US state is the country's busiest airport located?
JFK.
Yeah, which
No,
state?
Oh, sorry. I was switching off. What was the
California?
question again?
it's not JFK.
Is it California?
Which US state is the country's busiest airport located?
California.
No,
I don't know any other states. New York, maybe. I don't know.
No. It's not Texas, is it? That's a weird
no.
one. No,
It's Georgia.
Florida. Florida.
It's Georgia.
Ugh.
Which is the only continent with a land in all four hemispheres?
Russia. Wait,
What?
continent.
What?
Did you say continent?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Fuck it out.
It will probably be Asia. No, it won't be Asia.
Africa. No.
It's Africa, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that's it. Well
I
done.
think they were Russia.
It's
No,
easy,
you were
surprised.
going on a little tightrope there. To
I
be
turned
honest
this
with
to
you.
Jamie at the
Yeah.
end. I don't know what happened.
It was a slippery slope.
Right, news of the
Yeah,
week.
that's
Yeah?
it.
My thighs have gotten proper stuck to my
Right,
chair.
let's get into news of the week because I will be going soon.
Oh, hang on. I'm stuck. Oh, there we are. Right, better.
We should do like a little intro at this part where it goes like da, 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 news of the week. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun making that.
We'll get like a theme tune or something. Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, obviously, I've scoured the internet in search of the best news stories of this week. I've got a few for you actually this week. Obviously, from last time
Have
you
you?
said that. Yeah, just a couple. So you on a bit of a tight schedule.
Nah, it's all right. Go
Yeah, you got them deliveries to make.
on. Yeah, delivering nappies to the bin, maybe. Yeah, go on.
Obviously, the first news to come out of this morning, the unfortunate news. Bonnie Blue found, 25 years old, found alive, unfortunately, and well in her in her house.
Oh,
It's obviously a bit of a shame.
jeez.
You're such a fucking lefty. It's unreal.
Yeah. You should be a dad because you've got so many dad jokes in your locker.
I should be a dad. You're
He's
right.
got to find someone to fuck him first.
I've got a dog.
Yeah.
I've got a dog.
I'm not getting into it. Go on.
So I actually have two. I have two news stories out of California this week. First one, California. They've been in a bit of trouble recently. A bloke has been arrested again because he's been going around sniffing people's asses.
Wait, Jamie, where have you been this week?
What? Hang on a minute.
Wow, if I ain't ever known anything to be more relative.
37-year-old Kelsey Crowder was caught on a TikTok video and arrested again for serial. He's a serial arse sniffer.
That's do you know what? That is disgusting. That's just downright disgusting. That's vile. That's vile. How did you even get it? That's nuts.
Amazing.
No, can't believe that.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
AI's back.
Fucking AI's playing up again.
They also
Never.
put a picture of him, by the way, on the news report and like named and shamed him. I felt like that was a bit harsh for a bloke who's been arrested for arse sniffing.
Did
I
he?
feel like you should. Yeah, you should try. Yeah, he's 37 years old and his name's Kelsey Crowder.
So it's a crime.
What, to unconsensually sniff everybody's bum? Yeah, that's crime. That's fucking illegal, mate. No, that's.
Hey, I mean, you've got the added benefit if you get permission first.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't, I think it's possible. Oh well. Each to their own, eh? Whatever
Um,
floats your boat.
a woman in California has set a new world record as well for putting not 100, 711 golf tees in her hair.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
It's insane. I'm so glad you found that.
you're
Fucking
welcome.
hell.
You're welcome. Yeah, no, you're welcome.
Mm.
There's also robot bunnies that have been deployed to fight some pythons over in Florida.
Why did you
Fuck
not lead with
off.
that?
What do you
Fuck
mean?
off.
Why did you not lead with that? Why are you telling me about fucking lady golf tee hair when you've got robot rabbits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
robot bunnies. They've been deployed out in like the Everglades.
Yeah, because they got some real fucking problems out in the Everglades.
Yeah, there's loads of pythons and stuff, and they don't know where they are or what they're doing. So what they've done is they've sent some robot bunnies out to sort of
Rampant robots.
Rampant rabbits.
they've sent some rampant rabbits out
Why
to
do your
go.
stories always relate back to rampant rabbits, mate?
Do you know what's mad about the Everglades though? Like, so it used to be like really like scenic, and then basically people got loads of pet pythons and went, I don't fucking want this anymore. Let it free or let a few of them free, and then they just shagged loads, and then there's shit loads of them, mate. They can't keep
What's the what's the Everblades?
the Everglades is a
Yeah,
national
place out in
park.
Florida. It's
Yeah,
like huge swamp
yeah.
full of like snakes and crocodiles and everything.
Just
The
nuke them.
Everglades used to be like this picturesque, beautiful place, and now it's like it's apocalyptic with snakes.
Like
They do
if you want to
events.
get rid of someone, just chuck them out into the Everglades. They're not surviving like the
Nah,
day.
crocodile eat them straight away. But they do events, yeah, where like they'll pay you per python, and then the bigger it is, they'll pay you even more. It's like they do like record stuff, and you go out there and hunt them. It's like a whole competition.
Why don't you just nuke it?
Well, they are. Well, they're sending out robot rabbits to try and find them and like sort them out.
What's a robot rabbit gonna do to a fucking python? Sorry, it's
Well,
still
to be
wrap
honest
it
with
up.
you, they've sent them out there just to get eaten.
What happens in a python wraps around the robot? It stops working. The mechanics just go.
Depends
But they've only sent them out there so they can sort of track the pythons to see
yeah,
where they are and where they're going. They're not
that's
actually sending like
I'm sure we've
there's
got enough
not
military
bunnies
equipment to
out there,
track
robots
pythons.
with big guns like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean?
Jamie, I don't think you're understanding. They're basically the snakes are going to eat them. They've got tracking devices in them, and then they can go and find where these snakes are and then kill them.
We've got enough military equipment to track fucking snakes
Do you know?
than
No,
rabbits. We don't
well, we
need
don't.
robots.
We don't. We've got to get robot rabbits to try find them.
Yeah.
So you haven't got like a UAV anymore.
Right? So a UAV flies how high? Probably at 50,000 feet. Do you think a UAV is going to track a 2 foot fucking snake in a forest?
All right, send a helicopter up with some fucking thermals.
I don't think you understand. These Everglades, it's like a proper swamp, Jamie. Like it's not like there's just a
There's
snake
millions
like
of
this.
snakes.
There's not a snake just on like the top of a hill going. It's fucking easy like business. No, it's not. It's not the case.
Dude, there's so many snakes. Do some research, right?
We physically
Tonight.
don't know how many. They've got to get robot rabbits to go find them. We
Yeah,
don't know how many snakes
look
there
into
are.
the Everglades. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Everglades.
So, any more news stories?
I did have one about a dog, but I haven't written it down, so I'm just going off the top of my head.
Go
I feel a joke coming on here.
on. Same.
There's a dog in America, and he's keeps escaping from like pet homes and stuff like that. So they've named him Chase
Chase is on the case.
to like because they can't find him. I think. Well, I think he was named Chase before, but they're thinking of changing his name to what was it, Pordini?
Pordini, nice, like Houdini.
Pordini and he's just been escaping loads of different pet places now. I think he's on like his third one of like escaping them.
I haven't a weird news story.
Whoa, you trying to steal my fucking thunder and job here, mate?
Well,
You
the
know.
thing is, it's like the best one. I don't know how you've missed this.
Go on.
Go on.
So, thousands of hot dogs spill across a busy highway.
Sorry.
Crews mustered up the courage to dispose of thousands of sausages, with a fire chief saying, I can tell you personally, hot dogs are very slippery, and I did not know that. It was the worst Friday of all time. It was in Shrewsbury, in America, and there were thousands of them. Sprawled
Yeah.
across, by the way.
I didn't see it. I didn't know that you were a hot dog person. That happens
Well,
all the time on Weird News of the Week.
but I thought this was the. I think it was just weird. The weird news of the week.
Well,
You
well, to be honest with you, Woody, stay in your fucking lane, mate. Stop trying to steal my job.
Okay. What about the CEOs? You see that shit?
No.
You not see the CEOs?
I've got robot fucking
I'm
rabbits. How much do
I'm
you
gonna
want
have
out of me?
to I'm gonna have to wrap up there because both my kids are going absolutely schizophrenic and Josie Sam did dinner, so I'm going to help.
And
But
ironically, if you would have wrapped up, you wouldn't have this problem.
Sounds like a good excuse for
I
gay
see,
club to me.
I see what you done there. No,
So,
honestly, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll leave you to do the end of the pod. Sorry.
what's his name again?
Who?
Are you going to go meet the gay club?
Who? Graham. What? Bye bye.
Yeah. See you
Yeah.
later. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna try
Right.
and fucking steal your thunder, mate. No, I'm only messing.
Send them back left.
Oh, did you know there were snakes on the plane?
Snakes on the plane?
Genuine snakes on a plane in Australia.
That happened ages ago, mate. That's not news of the week. That's news
Yeah,
of
I know.
2 weeks ago.
But Samuel L. Jackson wasn't on this plane.
No. Yeah, I've never seen that film.
Give it a go. It's good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to nip for a piss real quick. Sorry.
Do you want it? We can just call it if you want, because that's insane. That's fucking insane. On that note, on that very jolly note, and this is the end of the pod. Hold on. Before I go, have a fucking spotlight, mate.
Hang on, don't let me at least clench.
Let me spotlight. Fuck off. Alright, mate. I'll talk to you in the week. Yeah, you're not popping up.
What?
Fucking horrible. That's
I did a
fucking...
fart and everything.
Right, take it easy.
All right, see you in a bit.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.